Welcome back to the Box2Box podcast.
This is episode 80, and Man United extend Liverpool's losing streak to 4 games in a row. Can they come back?
And some banger Serie A games with 6 goals in 8 matches. Is Serie A back on top?
And the Der Klassiker offered us a classic as well.
All that and more on the Box2Box podcast.
Hadi gidelim.
You ain't going home,
Your
bro.
Honor, I'm sorry. Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Also on the pitch, Mbangula starts our next Mbangula,
She's Egyptian. Game tomorrow, would you rather Saliba or Mbappe?
Right, Saliba right now.
You wouldn't.
Saliba right now.
You're sacrificing that face when you lie. That's
Saliba right now.
Boys, the big 8-0, episode 80.
Almost there.
We
Almost
arrived.
triple digits.
Club football is back. Let's go.
It's about time.
Football's back. But
we
we have
missed it.
another international break before January.
Yeah, this is crazy. Whatever. We got to enjoy our club football while it's here. We can't already be looking at next international
We only
break.
have 3 more weeks.
That's
Three
3
matches.
more weeks that I'm going to enjoy every
Actually
single
can't
second
believe it.
of. They actually need to abolish international.
I'm just saying, just instead of 3, 2 is fine. Just make the 3 into 2.
Like, I get why qualifying and stuff like that, why they have international
Well,
football,
World
but
Cup,
like,
you know?
but like hockey, is it not more interesting when you have in hockey? There's no international
breaks.
breaks. They only get together for the Olympics or they get together for the specific things.
Yeah, but how?
No,
and
no,
it creates
recently
more
they don't.
hypotheticals. It creates more hypotheticals like, oh, is this guy gonna make the team or is this guy gonna like? It makes the games even more.
I fully agree. And then you have injuries because one manager in the international team decides
Yeah.
to play you in a certain way. Like,
But
it's
the
such
issue
a
now is
stupid-
that these federations make money off of these games, so it's like,
Yeah.
then it's
I would
a whole
say
different system.
There's 2 sides to the coin because there's also, look how hyped we were this weekend. But we wouldn't have been this hyped if there was just games every week.
Oh no, brother! Me beating Power Rangers in FPL, bro. I could get
Lift
excited
that.
for that every week.
Timestamp, how long did that take for FPL to be mentioned? 3
around, like,
minutes?
2 minutes?
3
Less,
minutes or
way
so?
less.
So
Had to be
started.
less.
so at this point in the season, we're what 8 game weeks in, 8 game weeks in. No,
8.
I've taken a 9-point lead at the top of the table in FPL.
Yeah, but that's because Varvar's lucky and he has Haaland. But,
So now I have
how many
Haaland.
points you got?
Okay, how many points this week?
yeah.
I still have players to play, but
Me
I'm
too.
on 48.
Okay.
You're
So you're a match
53.
record.
You're at
I'm on
53.
53.
Can we
I got 2
mention-
players to play.
Okay.
Can we mention a Mukiele 17-pointer or just gonna like put that under the
So
rug?
am I the manager that picked up Mukiele, or
Bro,
am I not?
Mukiele's 17-pointer will never happen again.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's,
Mukiele, you don't
You know
understand, bro.
Mukiele
I'm
will get a
I'm the
17
leader of the
pointer.
Mukiele fan club, okay?
I personally don't give a fuck.
Mukiele might be one of the best defenders in the world.
Okay,
I'm starting that
Def-
agenda
Defcon-
right now.
Defcon, sure. That's crazy, by the way. What you just said.
he's not scoring a goal.
He got Defcon, goal, clean sheet, and
That's
bonus
an-
points.
You
That's
have
crazy.
you have
Like,
just been
what am I-
you have been introduced to an average Mukiele performance. That's what you have
Average.
just
Unreal.
You have just been introduced to the Mukiele vibe that you
Unreal.
guys thought, oh, I have Senesi, oh, I have Timber, bro. Mukiele smokes all these guys.
Maybe
It's not
this
like,
week.
it's not like
Respect
Munoz
Timber.
just dropped 10 points for me and
Respect.
Gabriel dropped 12
Munoz,
points.
Munoz.
This is
top
a,
tier.
this is a Munoz respect side. We respect Munoz on this
Okay.
side.
No,
I'm
agree.
getting carried by my defenders, to be fair, in FPL this
I
season.
think that's the meta this year.
We made fun of Mili, but low-key, Mili's low-key having a comeback this
Bro,
year in FPL.
it's not a joke anymore losing to live in Saliba.
We didn't make fun of your strikers.
This is a I'm
No,
a
we
fair
made fun
team.
of it, but his team
Not
was
the
so ass
strikers.
that he got to pick up good players off the market.
Oh, yeah,
He was
that's
so ass
smart
for
with
so
it,
long.
though.
Okay, got it.
No,
I'm tapped into the streets. I'm hearing that Power Rangers and Livin Saliba Loca are actually tied on points now.
Oh, yeah?
Potential.
They
no,
are. 10 points, 10
wait,
points.
Gotta wait for
shoot,
Bellini's
'cause you-
blues. Gotta wait for Bellini's
No,
blues.
you-
to
No,
be
not
made.
10 points.
Yeah, they're both on 10 points.
And I have more overall points, so
Really?
I get the head.
Why are you acting like Millie's a scrub? He has good players.
Yeah, bro, it's not a joke.
But
to
Millie,
lose to
what
live
did
in
you
Saliba
say?
Loca.
What did you say, though?
Bro, mentality. This is called
No,
mind
what did
games.
you say?
Look,
What did
I
you say?
rocked them.
What did you say about the league, though?
The league's
Yeah.
already
Bro,
done.
I start them with the little Trojan horse there.
That ain't
Yeah,
a Trojan horse. That's just straight
The
up going
league's
into the
already
walls.
done.
Millie, I
No
want it
point
raw.
in bothering.
Fuck the Trojan, bro. Tell me what you said
The
in that
league's
room.
already done. There's
What did you
no
want?
point in
What did you
trying.
say about Varvar in that room?
I said the league's already done. There's no point in trying.
Unreal.
Let them have their guard down. All of a sudden, I start
There ain't
picking
no
up.
guard here.
I start picking up
This
Jacques
is like
off
drinking
waivers.
the Kendrick
Voltemade.
Lamar thing.
All
I
good
planted
pickups.
the seed. and they-
Voltemade off waivers. Jacques off waivers.
The first
cooked.
first game week where you picked up Voltemade, I was already
First game
trying
week. That was game week 3, game week 4, brother.
Yeah, I was already trying to trade
you were
for that.
last along a lot of weeks in a row.
Yeah. Well, listen.
But listen,
That's mentality
according to
died.
Millie doesn't want to say it. Loki cuck-like. But he said, bro, guys, why are you even talking about FPL?
Crazy.
Varvar already won the league.
You see? Already under their
Number
skin.
2, Man United in
Game
biggest
week
clubs.
3.
The
Game
league's
week
already
3.
done.
Game week 3 is embarrassing.
Game week 3, I'm already under their skin.
can't pull up with that.
And they
No.
wrote me off.
Don't
They
twist it.
wrote me off at the beginning because they said, Mili, you don't watch PL. Mili, you don't watch PL. You're gonna fucking. I think you're gonna be. Mili, I'm not gonna be biased here. I think you're gonna be either 7th or 8th.
There's no
You're gonna be
point in
7th or
talking
8th.
about
Mili,
FPL
Mili,
if you're
tell me
already
this
on.
Now all of a sudden, Living Saliba Loca's cooking. and
Mili
they say,
didn't even change his lineup this week and
Living
still beat.
Saliba Loca. Hey, I
Who'd
knew
you
Konate
beat?
was playing.
Bellini's
Second
Blues.
place.
Bellini's Blues.
Mili,
I knew Konate was
who
playing.
did Wolves play this weekend?
They lost 3-0 though. No, 2-0 Sunderland. Because I know Xhaka got
Round
5
of
points.
applause.
That's
Xhaka
a
did
standing
get
ovation.
5
Xhaka
points.
got 5 points.
That's a standing O right there. That's
Defcons.
Marty St. Louis
We love
standing O.
those.
Defcons right
Defcons,
there. I'm a
I can
see.
Defcon machine.
Good for FPL or bad for FPL? What do you think?
Fantastic.
I actually,
Agreed.
I think, I don't know. I think
love
they're
it.
actually
I love
bad.
it. I love
They-
it.
No,
bro,
no.
go through the top 10 players. It's Haaland, Semenyo, defenders, all defenders.
But that's
But it
good.
won't
It
stay
changes
like
up
that.
the whole dynamic of the game.
Yeah.
You say it won't stay like that, but bro, the tactical fucking appearances I've been watching of all these clubs, it might stay like that,
It's
bro.
changing, though.
Everyone's playing Arteta ball. Just fucking hoof the ball to the defenders.
Yeah.
The influence of Arteta is
Bro,
honestly
Van
generational.
Dijk had 13
Yeah, I saw
defcons at
that.
like halftime.
Every
today.
single header that I was seeing, I'm like, fuck. That's one
Add
Defcon,
that
two
to
head,
the-
two,
add that
three,
to the
four.
list. Add that to the
But there
list.
was moments even you did 2 in a row.
But I don't know. I don't know. It's has its positives and its negatives, but I feel like it's crazy because I feel like in the past years we wouldn't have seen anywhere near this amount of defcons.
I agree.
But I like it because it gives us something else to pick up.
Yes,
because
I
we would just be picking up. Hopefully he gets a GA. Hopefully
Yeah.
this guy gets a GA. It was like that.
They implemented it in the year where I feel like defcon skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Where now
Yeah.
it's OP.
Yeah.
Like they calculated it. Thinking like, oh, last year, like the amount of defcons, and this year there's probably a skyrocketing, which makes all the players who get a bunch of
but
defcons
it's so easy.
OP.
Next season, just change it. Make it midfielders need 11 or 12.
Well,
and
right now
fire.
it's 12.
make defenders need
12.
11 or 12, probably 12,
Yeah.
and make midfielders need
12 is fair.
14 is crazy.
Because I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
12
If,
is fair for
I
me.
don't know if a player like Semenyo, Mukiele, Tarkovsky, and stuff like that. Like I don't know if you should be getting defcons every game.
No.
Depends.
No one's
Shouldn't.
gotten. No one's gotten.
Okay, 80%, 85% of the games they get defcons.
I don't even know if anyone's at 85 anymore. It's dropping. I think at the start of the season was just it was slow, but now there's high scoring games. Like
But it's matchups too, right? You want a team that's always going to be sitting back. I'm assuming
Yeah.
the midfield is going to get a couple more defcons. So
yeah.
I like it.
I think it's a whole
by the
different
way,
side of the game.
I have a question. I've been hearing about this Max Verstappen remontada that
This was a personal request
Now-
from Varvar FC.
now
By the way, he said
I-
we need to talk about F1.
I was of the belief that season was done like a couple months ago.
Dunzo?
I didn't even know F1 was still happening, and I wake up this morning, I'm hearing Verstappen might come back for the title. Now,
Walking in.
Now I looked up the standings. He's like 50 or 40 points back in
A
the driver.
little bit over 40.
How many races are left?
6 or 5.
Okay, so that's actually like
Yeah, it's
you can
getting
actually
tight.
close that. So if Verstappen comes back, my question to you guys is, what's like the football comparison?
When you asked me, I started looking up seasons and stuff. Let me just say the races that are left. We still have Mexico, Brazil, Las Vegas, Qatar, Abu
'Cause
Dhabi.
I-
So it's 5 races.
Because I feel like Verstappen was like out of it. Like
He was out of it, but he wasn't. He was out of it, but he wasn't like.
He wasn't far back.
how much of a legacy booster is this if he wins this?
Oh, but
It's a massive
very
legacy booster, but unfortunately, there is an asterisk because he's not doing it versus a Hamilton anymore. That's the problem.
But McLaren right now, it
He's doing it versus 2 guys that have never won.
Yes,
Two
it's a
guys that
two-horse
are
race.
immature.
was a
Yeah, but
two-horse race.
that's because they're no one right now. But in 10 years' time, you know, Piastri might have won a couple world driving championships.
That's
Is
your-
this
that's
a
maybe a
Harry Kane
prediction of yours,
situation?
but
Harry Kane situation?
What do you mean, Harry Kane?
I don't know. Verstappen, has he won in the past? Like,
Yeah, he's
Oh,
won
yeah,
3
yeah.
or 4, I think.
3.
this is the equivalent of in football. Do we want to go off of team or player?
I would say team.
whatever works best.
Well, yeah, team. I would say
Team is more difficult to work it out.
than
is it-
player. Whichever you think is the most valid.
The equivalent, okay, is like a team is ass until January. Let's say Manchester United is ass until January. In January, they make really good signings, just enough in all the places, and the equivalent is upgrades on the car. And then, but probably even later than January, because Verstappen left later than midway through the season. So like April, let's say. And then new players came in or players came back from injuries, and then Manchester United go on to win the league.
So
So they were down 15 points from the league leader by March.
It's like that one season where I'm pretty sure Antonio Conte's first season at Chelsea, he started off like pretty shaky. did not start off the best, if I'm not mistaken. And then for some reason, something just clicked and they went like undefeated the rest of the season. Or Ole coming in as Man United interim, and then we go like 20 games undefeated.
There has to be better ones. But
I was looking it up. It's not that common.
Or Zidane coming in for Lopetegui.
that's a good one.
When Lopetegui got sacked, Zidane came
When
in and
was
they
that,
ended up
though? That
winning
was
Champions
early.
League. I think
2016?
Lopetegui got sacked like 8 La Liga games in, or 9 La Liga games in.
Yeah, it's a little bit too early. That'll be right now.
Yeah,
Or
like around
like
right
this
now.
game
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
It's a little bit too early.
This is a tough one, but it's
I think it's
Verstappen
very,
could.
very. It's still insanely difficult.
Yeah.
He needs to win every single race for the rest of the season, and be like not have Norris or not have Piastri second.
I have a good one. Tuchel coming in for Frank Lampard, and then they end up winning the CL.
Yeah,
He
that
came
is-
in January.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good one.
I remember first game against Wolves. For some reason, I remember it always in the back of my head. I'm like, I watched that game and I'm like, damn, Chelsea look actually good.
Yeah.
And I was like,
End up
damn.
winning Champions League.
Yeah, exactly. Rudiger turned into a different beast.
Yeah.
That Chelsea team, looking back, like I don't understand how they got so good so quick and then so bad so quick. It was like
Change of plans. Very,
Yeah.
very different.
But
change
when
of
they were like low key, when they were winning, like at the CL winning level, it was like, bro, that was low key the best Chelsea team I've watched in my lifetime, probably.
No, you've seen the
Not the
Hazard ones.
2004, bro. That was better than all the Hazard ones.
I don't know.
think so.
I don't think I agree.
Like against that Chelsea team, you actually went in knowing
but it
that
was a
you're
little
not
bit of
gonna
a
win.
fairy. It was a little bit of a fairy tale year. Look where all the players ended up.
What, Rudiger, Real Madrid?
Jorginho was washed.
Jorginho at that
He
point
had
was
a
a very
great
good player.
season.
He was
That
he
was
had a
Kante.
good season.
That was
You
top
had
3
Kante.
Ballon d'Or,
Yeah.
Jorginho.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying afterwards, like he was making those players
He
play.
was
at
getting
their
old.
peak. Mason
Mount
Mount.
Havertz.
Mason Mount, put
Pulisic.
some respect on Mason Mount's name, okay? We need some respect. This guy's actually a baller.
I don't know.
At
I don't
Chelsea,
think that team
that
was-
year at Chelsea was amazing.
I think
Yeah,
that team loses to every other winner of the
disagree.
Champions League
Like
in the last decade.
if you just look at names on paper, I agree. It's probably like one of the weaker teams that just names on paper. But for some reason, together it just clicked. Like it was just
the only
so good
team
in that
they have a
time.
chance at beating is probably that Bayern team that beat PSG in the final. That's the only team I'd say they have a
Like,
chance at beating.
The
The sextuple Bayern?
the strongest
Excuse
like
me.
Bayern team in history,
Yeah,
kind of
the one that PSG almost beat in the final. Yeah,
almost beat it.
That's a horrible take in my opinion.
That team demolished everyone in CL
Yeah.
until the final.
bro. What other CL winning teams would have lost to Chelsea or had a chance at losing to that Chelsea?
Maybe that Liverpool side, 2019 Liverpool.
No.
If you want to comp,
That's not horrible.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
don't know. It's a good question. Though.
it is a good question, but definitely one of the weaker.
Maybe that Real side that beat Dortmund.
That was a
I
weak
think
year
that
as well.
was low key I don't know. It's because
It was a good year to go to a
Was
final.
that the year Benzema?
No.
No.
He
That's
was
the
gone by then?
That's the
That's
double.
Bellingham first
That's
year.
Rodri Ballon d'Or,
okay,
I
okay.
believe.
Bellingham first year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, Roger
Carvajal man of the match in the
two
CL final.
seasons. Yeah, 2 seasons.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago.
Where Real Madrid did the double. That was the reason why Vinny was supposed to win the Ballon d'Or, but I mean Rodri ended up winning it.
Was supposed to win the Ballon d'Or.
No, well, according to the fans, but
According to Ferms
Fans. Anyway, let's get into football. The first match we'll be talking about. It's probably the biggest match of the weekend: Liverpool versus Manchester United, and
What a
Thriller.
game. What a game.
Thriller.
the Hopium all-time high.
Oh, but I don't know if I mentioned it on the podcast, but I told you guys before going into international break, I'm low-key confident taking on Liverpool.
I think it was on
Now,
the podcast.
now, Arne Slot, how embarrassed should you be that me as a Man United fan said that against this team that you just spent 500 million in the summer, I'm going in saying, you know what, I'm low-key confident.
I think I low-key agree with you on the pod. I will rewatch the clip, but I think
like
we agreed.
that's
with you.
low-key embarrassing that I, as a Man United fan, went in saying I'm confident going into this game.
Yeah, it is embarrassing.
Like I had no reason to be optimistic.
No, but there's history. The rivalry is enough to make.
I mean,
Manchester
Liverpool-
United, no matter how shit you guys are, will always come up big in the Manchester derbies and in the Liverpool.
This is the
games.
first time we
up.
beat Liverpool at Anfield since 2016.
Liverpool has always,
I
honestly,
feel like you're always
Had
in,
the
in
upper
big games. No matter how bad your season's going, in big games, you guys play differently.
Yeah, what about when we lost 7-0?
Yeah, that's an anomaly.
Blip in the radar.
anomaly.
Blip in the radar.
Like this is the first time since 2016 we've beaten Liverpool at Anfield in the Prem, which is like
When's
when
the last
I
time you
heard that
beat them?
stat, I'm like, well, we played them last year in the FA Cup and Amad Diallo scored the last minute winner. We beat
yeah,
them 4-3.
that's what I'm remembering. The game that you won,
But
beat them.
low key Liverpool at Anfield has always been like this bogey game for us on the calendar where you always write down, okay, that's an L. Like it's always been Liverpool away is kind of like we've actually played well against Liverpool at home, but away it's always been a kind of a negative game.
Fortress, you know.
But
It's nice that the little guy wins sometimes.
yeah, exactly.
Gotta get
Robin Hood.
little wins.
But-
Robin Hood,
but-
get to the poor.
David and Goliath.
This is Amarim's first back-to-back wins in the Premier League. How
Unreal
embarrassing
stat.
is this?
Unreal stat.
It's a very
And
shocking
this is
stat.
he's now. I'm pretty sure it's a year to like around today that he's been in the job. I think.
Jeez.
a year and
year.
it's his first back-to-back wins. In
Yeah,
the
and
Prem.
I'm pretty
Crazy.
sure that guy. He's a couple wins of hair from cutting his hair.
Isn't it
The
4?
United Strand.
3.
Yeah.
He's
No,
3 games away.
Yeah, he
was
needs
5.
5 in a row.
Oh, it's 5 in a row.
The guy's never
But
cutting
it was
his
4
hair.
in a row.
He's never
Low
cutting his
key, I'm not saying that we will do it because chances are we will probably drop points in our next 3 games. But we've already played, like we're 8 game weeks in, so we have 12 games or 11 games until like we refresh our opponents. We have played Man City, Chelsea. We played the top 4 of last season already.
Yep.
So these next 11 games, I'm expecting form to pick up and for us to gain
For
ground.
sure. But you're playing like Brighton next week is not an easy game.
It's not an easy game, but that's once
won this
again,
week.
if we're expecting to make top 4 or top 5 this season, that's a game you should be winning.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know who's
obviously.
I don't know who's
Me.
us expecting.
Me. Once again, I'm a lot. This is what I'm gonna say.
Oh, tabarnak.
Anyone who wants to join the Man United hype train for this season, this is your last chance.
That's all yours, bro.
You're off?
I've been off.
Okay, you're off.
What a
You're
question.
off.
Sorry, what do we celebrate in the Manchester United hype train?
Yeah, what do we get?
Everything.
No,
You get
but what do
days
we,
like
no,
this.
but what do we celebrate? Because if we just celebrate winning 2 games back to back, I don't want to be in the hype train.
Yeah, we win.
Do,
on this.
Yeah.
like
have more than 2
will we be
wins in a row.
celebrating if we
No.
make top 5?
Yes, top 5.
We will be celebrating.
This year,
Yo,
yes.
that
Standards.
train has left the station for me. Bro.
So you're off.
I don't celebrate 5th.
This is like Dragon's Den. I'm out.
I'm out.
Based off the numbers, Varvar.
So
You're out also?
We're celebrating
I'm out, bro.
5th.
So stay
I'm
on that
out.
side.
Or
So
what's
stay
the-
on these sides,
what's
okay?
So if you win versus Brighton next week, if you come on the podcast and then say the hype train is closed, I'm gonna
The
call
hype train's
I'm gonna
already
call the
closed.
police.
But let me
right now,
understand.
choo-choo! We're leaving the station right
Let
now.
me understand this timeline. So the timeline started Amarim out. Amarim out. Lost to
No,
Grimsby.
no, 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 no.
Amarim is a dog
you
shit
skipped
manager.
a whole lot of it. It was give Amarim time, give Amarim
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
give Amarim
That's the
time, give
summer.
Amarim time. Okay, summer passed.
Yeah.
Lost to Grimsby, Amarim out.
Amarim out. Okay. Now where are we on the
Okay.
timeline?
And
there
then
was Xavi.
win, and then we
Oh
win.
yeah, then there was a
Xavi.
Xavi. I actually wouldn't mind Xavi
Yeah.
at Manchester United.
Yeah, agenda
Period.
switch.
okay.
Okay. Now
and then
where we at?
for
Sunderland win.
and
But
then
wait, you
no,
you
and
missed
then
an era. You missed an era. You missed the positive loss era.
Oh no, but that's
was
no,
a-
but
that's a separate timeline.
That's like a mini timeline within the give Amarim times.
Exactly.
No, but that was at the beginning of the season. Where,
That's like
where
the
we still
graphics
giving
on top of the
Amarim
video
time.
editing.
Like give Amarim time is
Yeah.
the big era, like
Exactly.
general, but then in between, like obviously there's timeline.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
That's where it is.
When
yeah.
you
Bad
guys
result,
are you guys
positive.
ready to get serious? Then
There he is.
it was let's look at the expected points table.
Yeah.
Where we're in top 4.
Which Arne Slot
Didn't
did
you say you were
mention.
second?
we were
Second.
well, we're
Expected
highest in XG.
Yeah, and then you lost another game, and then it was not. I don't give a shit.
And
I'm
then it
going
was
up to Xavi.
Brentford 3-1.
Yeah, Thiago Brace.
And then now we're back on the hype train. I can't cap. We're back. We're
So-
back.
Amarim in.
Forget Manchester United are back.
Amarim's on the train. And the train's not stopping.
I am proud to announce we are back. This is gonna be right now. If I had to predict, we're gonna finish higher than Liverpool.
You can't be serious.
I'm fucking serious. We're gonna finish higher than Chelsea.
Say with a straight face. You're
You,
not
you don't
serious.
need to interrupt him.
I
Don't-
will.
don't
I
interrupt
will
him.
announce that 2 teams are better than us today. Currently, Man City, Arsenal are better than us. Those are the only 2 teams better than us in the entire league.
You know when you see someone mess up in front of you, you just let them keep going. This
Bro,
is like that
I'm-
moment. I'm not gonna
this
stop
is-
you, bro.
Gotta
you
help
or
them
you
make
can do like Joe
mistakes
Rogan.
before they actually.
Joe Rogan mentioned that he said sometimes when a guest says something that I think he shouldn't say after the podcast finishes, I say, you know, let's just cut that out. Like we can just
No,
You
no
let us know,
cutting,
bro.
bro.
Let us know.
No
At
cutting.
the end of the day, we're like brothers here, bro. We're trying to help you out. Like we
No
can
cutting.
cut this out, bro.
yeah.
There's no worry.
Once again,
Producer,
if
just write down the timestamp
if
so
Man
we can
United
cut it out
finishes
later.
3rd this season, 3rd or 4th, do I
Congratulations,
get
bro.
Varvar Oracle status confirmed?
Fuck.
Because how many times
yeah.
do I need to prove myself that I'm the Oracle?
What did you put on
You're
predictions?
not the oracle of anything.
What did I put on? I put 5th,
But you shoot a million shots and you hit fucking 20 of them.
bro.
Oracle for
You
20
you
of
sit
them.
on this podcast
again-
every week and shoot 50 shots.
Once again, bro. Like
get 49 wrong.
Blindfolded shots.
Like Dion Waiters said, you're only a quitter if you stop taking shots, bro. You're only a loser if you
Yeah,
stop
but
taking them.
you're only an oracle when you take precise shots.
No.
You need to hit at least.
Because I shoot. I'm a volume shooter, bro.
Nah. Volume shooters, bro. You're still shooting 30 from the field.
I don't give a fuck. I still got the 50 points. Look at Russell. I'm the Russell Westbrook, bro. I don't give a fuck how I get 50 points. I got 50 points at the end of the night. I'm getting paid like someone who gets 50 points, bro.
Let's go, Mbemo.
Yo, Mbemo.
Baller. We need to have a conversation. I think, honestly, this summer, Manchester United actually did not miss on one single signing. I'm saying every single signing has been a hit so far.
I'm saying thus far, you have not
missed
hit.
on every single one.
I'm being honest. You have not, quote unquote, hit on any target because you spent the money assuming that Cunha and Mbeumo, Šeško would all continue form that they had last season.
And
thus
Mbeumo's
far,
been good.
None of them have continued form. They're good players.
Yes.
They're good players, but for 40 million.
Okay.
No, that's
45 million.
Mbemo's a hit.
So you
Cunha will
spend
be a hit.
45 million on Openda with a straight face. His option to buy is 45 million. With a straight face, you're going to tell me that Mbeumo's worth that.
No, because Openda's not worth 45 million. See, you do this interesting debate tactic where you compare.
So Coop Miners was bought for 60 million.
See, you just did it again. You want to try it a third time? Try it.
Okay.
Try it again.
I'm trying to think of what other Juve signings. Okay.
Lloyd Kelly.
No, but Lloyd Kelly was like 20 million.
Vlahovic, 100 million.
No, but see, try it with someone that actually is decent value for 40 million.
But I can't do it at Juve.
Bro,
Kefran Turam.
Bro, Elanga went for 55. Elanga went for 55.
Kefran Turam.
Kefran Turam.
That's not good value.
That should be.
That is good.
If Mbeumo's not good value, then Thuram's not good value.
No, Thuram wasn't 40 million.
Thuram was 40 mil.
No, he wasn't. Look it up.
I don't give a fuck,
25.
bro. Kefran Thuram's so irrelevant in the grand scheme of the sport. He's so irrelevant.
You paid for two guys that were overperforming, and you paid for the overperformance price.
But they're good
and now
players.
they're just good players. So sure, you got good players, and the signings were decent. But to say that you hit on all three of them, brother,
hit.
you're 15th
We
place.
literally
What are you,
just
12th?
watched Liverpool, who spent 150 on Verts, miss. We just watched Isaac 120 mil or whatever. So far,
don't use this logic now.
So far, been a miss.
You could say Cunha has been a miss too then.
No, because we watched the game. Cunha influenced the game way more today.
Okay,
than
but you can
Isaac.
watch the game with Wirtz and you could tell that he's a good player. It's the same. If you're going to say that Mbeumo's a hit and Cunha is
Wirtz
a
did
hit,
nothing today.
Wirtz is a hit as well.
Verts did nothing. He's done nothing all season, to be honest.
This is where like I'm against with what you just said. I'll say Cunha's a
think
hit. I'll say Mbeumo's a hit, but I also think
Bro,
Wirtz
Cunha
will be a
is
hit.
not a hit. He has no fucking goal or assist in 8 games.
but you know
He's
he's
not
a
a
good
hit.
player.
You know that all he's missing is that final shot.
Exactly.
He has everything else in his bag.
bought you for the final shot.
I get it, but
Just
everything else is in
watch
his
the
bag.
game in
On
the
the
final
pass.
in the final 10 minutes.
give a shit, bro.
Final 10 minutes of the game. Final 10 minutes of the game.
008.
He literally took
Ben
the
10's
game by the
calling.
balls. He took the game by the balls. Verts hit Ben 10, by the way.
10, Ben 10.
He took the game by the balls. Whenever we needed someone to pass the ball out to and relieve pressure, it was to Cunha. And for some, I don't know how, he keeps the ball away from like 5 Liverpool defenders at a time.
No way, bro.
That's his strength.
Let's go, Cunha.
I don't know why we're making fun of Cunha. I'm very happy with the Cunha purchase. My only
Bro, you
and
paid 65 mil for a fucking distraction player.
Lamens is actually very good.
Baby Courtois.
He's okay. Once again, you're putting words in my mouth. I did not say baby
Okay,
Courtois.
Courtois
You
Senior.
did say it. You did.
When did I say that?
You did
No, no.
I don't know if it's been caught on camera.
Zerk, see me rolling is trying to put words in my mouth. He's trying to get me to say it. I'm saying he's good. Let's pump the brakes though. He's definitely better than what we had.
I remember setting up the studio,
What is-
bro,
what does
and
he
all I
call
hear
him?
is streets
He
are
calls
saying
him Baby
Lamens is
Courtois.
Oh, clipped. You said it. Baby Courtois.
That was a rage bait, bro.
That's too easy.
We've been in this game for too long, bro. You should
Clip.
do that shit.
I just have to make sure, bro, because then I saw you typing in the group chat, baby C ...
Yeah, I didn't say it
Saw
though.
it too.
It was on.
I
it
didn't
was
say it though.
tipping your thumb
You're
right there, bro.
insinuating something
I
by
didn't
saying
say it,
Baby
though.
C.
Benjamin Šeško for 70 mil. Now this is the first one where I'm like, okay, you could somewhat say, but I think he's actually been pretty decent so far at Man United.
Probably worth
I
like
think-
95, 100 at this
Other
point.
strikers, don't put him in the same tier as like a Gyökeres because that brother's been ass. Isaac has been underwhelming, but he's also not on the Voltamade, the Ekatike. He's kind of in between.
Yeah, he's like
where he's
Openda.
in the neutral. Openda's ass. He's in the neutral zone where he could go more towards the flop. He could go more towards the top. We're gonna have to see. But so far, I'm liking what we did this summer. Very optimistic for our season.
No problem. You spent 200 million on them.
I'd do it again.
And you're 9th place.
I would do it again.
You do it all over, huh?
I'd do it all over.
I don't know, beating the team that
we're
also
3
spent.
points away from second place, huh? So watch how you speak.
I'm looking at these transfers. I like them. I have nothing to say against them.
Yeah, like I don't
And
think.
I've been saying this.
I don't
but
think-
at the
I don't
same
think
time,
we
I
don't-
say Liverpool also had good transfers. They just haven't hit yet. But it's I'm not gonna. They're not flops.
Oh, on Liverpool, we can go into a whole Liverpool conversation because now that the game's over, I can go into a whole rant on Liverpool. I honestly think this is just being mismanaged. There's too much talent here for this not to work. There's too much. But I think if you keep Arne Slot there, you're throwing away the season. Personally,
No.
is my belief.
I think it's just a matter of timing. We keep saying this. It's just they're all new. They all need some time to gel in, and they
But
have
how
this
much
hefty
time are you-
price tag.
So you just spent 500 mil this summer.
Exactly.
Salah's not getting younger. Van Dijk's not getting younger. Alisson's not getting younger. The window is closing on this Liverpool squad that not the squad because but more the players that this squad is built around. The window of winning is closing. They don't have time. Salah doesn't have time.
Of course they have time.
But Slot has one.
Salah
last
doesn't
year.
have time.
But who cares about time, bro? They're 4 points off the lead of the Premier League. They're trying to figure it out. Like
Bro,
Ferms
they
said.
just lost 4 games in a row. It's
It's
Amorim never
concerning. It's
lost
definitely
4 games in
concerning.
a row.
Not sure about that.
That's a fact. That's actually a fact. I'm not capping. He's never lost 4 games in a
bro,
row.
it's pretty-
But
yeah,
Arne
it's
Slot
pretty
did
believable.
something that Amorim's never done. That's when you know your
Obviously-
ass.
Obviously, there's problems. You keep bringing
Talent's
up the
there.
price tags. The price tags are hefty, and there should be results with those price tags. Now they're not happening. So obviously, you're concerned about these performances, but you know these players are good. Something just has to click.
I know
It's a
Isaac
chemistry
is
issue.
good. I don't know.
But ripping is warranted.
It's definitely warranted.
I don't know, bro. We're watching Wirtz. He does not. You just watching him. It's not the same as when he was in the Bundesliga.
Bro, I am a tier 1 hater. Tier 1, I'd put myself. Like at the Fabrizio Romano of hating, okay? And I even know sometimes when I'm hating on a guy that there's like I hate on Cunha. Like, but I know when I watch him that there's little spurts here and there
Little spurts.
of he's a good player. Okay? Squirts, on the other hand, there are no spurts.
That's stupid.
Bro, you
There's
walk-
none.
Say that.
Not at Liverpool. At
Not
least.
at Liverpool.
Not at Liverpool.
I've seen a
not at
couple.
Liverpool.
At the
It's
Euros,
not,
yes.
though.
At Bayern
we-
Leverkusen, yes.
he's not
at
doing-
Liverpool. You're actually watching him do nothing.
He's not doing little
He's
things.
we're basing our entire opinion on just him not having goals and assists, and I know he needs them.
No.
Once again, Pala didn't even mention goals and assists. We
But
watch.
then he had so many chances. He had a lot of chances.
I watch every Liverpool. I'd say I watch 75% of Liverpool games. Every game is just underwhelming. You come out saying, "Bro,
Yeah.
that's the player that they spent 150."
But
Because of the
do
price
think-
tag. Yeah, I agree.
and I do think that coming into this season, they were expecting him to hit the ground running, but that didn't happen. And now everyone's kind of like just been on him saying that like you are not playing as the $115 million player
Yeah.
that you are,
50.
$50 million player that you are. And obviously, Wirtz, I think this game Wirtz actually improved a bit more. Like I think you saw a bit more. But obviously not enough to warrant like okay, let's
the
get off
150 million price tag, and
Yeah,
I
he needs to
agree.
do better.
Yeah.
He definitely needs to do better. But you can't deny the talent that's there.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Like look at Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai a couple of years ago when he joined Liverpool for 70 million.
They ripped him.
Everyone ripped him, called him a flop.
But
now I would say he's quite underrated and he's integral to this team.
Szoboszlai in his first months played a lot better than. I'm not saying
He had moments. He wasn't.
everyone brought up his price tag, yes.
Yeah.
But Szoboszlai, there was moments exactly where you would say, okay, this guy, there's a player there. Like his right foot is like a low-key a wand. Like it's
this is just his Premier League this season's Premier League's percentiles. It's
Very
it's-
low
off
percentile.
of
It's-
eight games. Ooh,
Yeah, just off of the games
10
he's played in the
games,
Premier
yes,
League.
10, but
10 games.
No, but 10 games in all.
oh,
That's all
just in the
comps.
Prem.
Yeah, just in the Prem. Like this is not great. Like it's just not great.
We could tell that he's not obviously at the level he was at Bayer Leverkusen.
No, but you're saying like your argument is that he's not getting the goals and assists, therefore people are
All his
over.
data
I do
follow
think-
him.
I do
but
think
I'm saying that his fundamental data is just has fallen off.
But I would
at last
say
season.
all of Liverpool's fundamental data has fallen off. Are you going to call Salah a shit
Like
player?
bro, last season this guy had
not
green
a shit
bars
player.
all over. No, that I agree with. But I called the Salah fall off because I'm the Oracle. But that's just me. And I called Wirtz being shit this
I
season.
mean, one guy just doesn't go from a Ballon d'Or top. Well, he ended up finishing above Rafinha, which is crazy. But you don't go from a top 5 Ballon
Bro,
d'Or
shit
to.
changes.
in a matter of 2 months?
Ousmane Dembele went from the most clowned player in football to winning a Ballon d'Or
But
in 2 seasons.
we all saw the potential. He just had some moments that.
And he was injuries too.
Yeah, injuries were the concerning part.
Yeah.
But we know Salah's a good player. We know Isaac is a good player. Liverpool just needs to figure it out. That's all I'm saying.
Look, Matthias de Ligt brought it up, and I when I was watching the game, I also noticed this, that they said that the weakness of Liverpool's team is the fullback.
yeah.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that statement. I was watching the game, and you could see it physically, like on the field, the difference between having Trent and not having Trent. When you're a defending team and the right back is Connor Bradley, and he gets the ball, that doesn't bring you out of your shape. You can stay in your shape. Connor Bradley's not going to play some ridiculous pass that is just going to open your defense completely open. When Trent gets the ball, though, you cannot afford to give him time. So then your left mid has to move up higher, which creates space for Salah in behind. There's a bunch of domino effects of not having Trent in this team that I feel like Liverpool right now, it's just
Shell shock.
yeah. Like Frimpong came on, he was actually all right, but he's not the guy to replace Trent. And even left back Kerkez, I feel like this is actually one of Kerkez's better games in a Liverpool jersey.
I didn't think he had a good game.
But once again, what's the bar? You know, like Andy Robertson, the whole time that he was playing, this would have been probably like one of his worst performances.
Yeah.
So it's like you dropped like. I saw a stat on Twitter that they were getting 99th percentile progression from their fullbacks last year, and now they're down to 30th percentile or 40th percentile. So it's like a massive drop off.
But could that be just a change of tactics from Arne Slot?
I think it's a mixture. I think you also can't play the same tactic that you did when you had Trent without Trent.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's like kind of a balance, but I don't know. I think that right back, left back situation is going to be very difficult for Slot to manage this season.
But even someone like Konate, like we all know how good he is, but this season he hasn't been that amazing
He has not.
at all.
Yeah, he's not. He's a
I
bad.
think today
that's
actually
not-
Konate wasn't that
That's
bad.
not his
Today was
problem.
okay.
That's not his fault.
But
or
they
Van Dijk.
They
Van
just
Dijk
struggle
or
to keep clean
Konate.
sheets.
And I said this when I watched the first Liverpool game of the season. The fullbacks, them lacking fullbacks, breaks the entire defensive block, and they're gonna be not gonna be good this season defensively.
They're just not going to be able to keep clean sheets.
Yeah.
Like every game, I don't think they've kept a clean
I said in the
sheet
FPL
maybe,
video,
because they kept one or
As
two.
soon as they lose possession, the other
It's-
team gets into their box in 2 seconds.
It's a risk. They play very risky.
and they just don't. The center backs like are left out to dry
Yes.
because they're either their midfielders create stupid turnovers or like they give up a lot more chances this year from counterattacks than they did last year. Last year it was like we were speaking about Liverpool defensively, kind of like Arsenal now.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, if they score a goal on you, the game's done.
Yeah.
I remember last year in FPL, bro, Liverpool assets was like having fucking gold. Liverpool
Yeah.
defenders.
yeah.
Listen, they should have finished their chances, but on the other side, I think Man United also played
Who's their next
probably their
game?
best game.
Liverpool, it's a CL game. I'm not sure. It's probably some rinky-dink ass CL team. 'Cause they
Yeah,
already,
Frankfurt.
yeah.
Honestly,
If Wirtz does not play well in that game, I mean, you might as well call the
yeah,
season
but
closed.
also Frankfurt, bro. Actually, no, Frankfurt hasn't had good form.
No, they haven't.
Who's this guy? Bukart.
The striker.
Burkhard, Jonathan Burkhard,
Jonathan.
Yep.
claiming that you knew the first name
No.
is crazy.
Jonathan Burkhard?
Where did he come from, Mili, then?
I don't remember what
He's
came.
German.
I'm familiar
Freiburg?
with the Don.
Freiburg?
From Mainz.
Mainz?
I'm familiar with him.
Bro,
Mine's are yours, bro.
Mainz and Wolfsburg. I don't know if he played at Wolfsburg, actually.
Oh,
No,
so you
just
don't know?
mine's.
Mainz? Okay.
This is a sick team. I might be tuning in. Might be tuning in Liverpool,
Yeah.
Frankfurt.
You will not be tuning in. It's
Small
either
TV.
either the Harambal derby of Arsenal
yes.
and Atletico on Tuesday, or Real Madrid Juventus biggest hate watch of the year
Big
on,
TV.
on
It's a
Wednesday.
bad time
Huge
for you to
TV.
be
Big
playing
TV
Real.
situation.
Bad time.
Monster
Bad time.
I think you
Saki.
keep 2 or at least one game. One more game.
Please, I
Well,
beg.
we'll have a conversation.
Also, before we get into the next game, we will be doing this week our Champions League preview of all the matches, talking about them, predicting who's going to win on our Patreon. So if you guys want to join the Patreon, check it out. Links probably in the description.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing it. We're gonna be doing the games we just spoke of, plus a couple more. So
Yep.
Yeah.
And some
Definitely
other
interesting.
topics. So that's on the extended podcast. But if you guys don't know, on our Patreon, every week we have a 4-week cycle in the month. Every week is a different video. And you also get the monthly YouTube-esque type videos. So in total, you get 5 pieces of content. And if you're in the top tier, you can join the Discord as well. So make sure to check that out if you're interested, if you're a Box2Box fan and you're interested in being part of the community.
An aficionado.
Next game, Arsenal versus Fulham. This game, there wasn't that much to speak about. Before the game, I had texted the boys because we had just finished watching Crystal Palace Bournemouth movie. And then I said, damn, now I got to turn the TV on and watch Arsenal 1-0 versus Fulham.
Scott.
And that was the exact result of the game. It was just classic. Fulham got into Arsenal's box, very compact. Offensively, it was literally just give the ball to Saka. Saka tried to figure it out. And they ended up scoring from a set piece.
you know how
That's it.
people say like some teams are like can't miss television, like
Yeah.
prime Real Madrid, prime
Barcelona.
Arsenal are must miss television.
I agree.
It's like
You have something to do or this
Just
game,
do that
do whatever
other
you
thing.
have to
You know
do.
what's crazy is that if you don't watch Arsenal, you probably think they're one of the best teams in the world.
Yeah, I mean, they're winning every
No,
game.
the
The results
results
are just one of the best
they
teams in the
are
world.
they are
They are.
inevitably one of the best teams in the world. Like
Yeah.
it sucks because I hate Arsenal. they have that inevitability trait
Yeah,
where it's
they
like you go up 1-0, you know the game's done.
Arsenal fans, do you guys even enjoy watching Arsenal? Let's be real here.
Be honest.
Let me
Like it is boring every week.
say like low key in the bottom of the comments, but the shit's not entertaining.
Arne, it was funny. Last week, Arne Slot, or 2 weeks ago, Arne Slot said 60% of their goals are from set pieces. Add another one, make it 67%.
Ratio just
now.
went up.
Yeah, that's insane.
Bro, patch it. Try to patch it. It's
Yeah, that's the
unpatchable, bro.
If you're scoring,
Now we
then
have our center
why
backs
stop?
tipping the ball to other players so that they can score. off the corner.
If I'm Nicholas Jover, that's the set piece coach, okay? I'm walking in saying, give me fucking 20 million next year. I don't
I
give
agree.
a fuck.
I want the bag.
I-
Price of the
warranted.
brick.
Pay me more
What?
than Arteta, bro. I'm literally contributing 67% of the goals.
Crazy,
This
bro.
motherfucker's doing 33. I want double his pay. I don't give a fuck. They have to give it to him. They can't not give it to
No.
him. He's the whole team.
That's crazy to say. That's
He
way
is the
over.
team.
Brother, fullbacks are scoring more goals than their top tier signing, up top striker.
Yeah.
You got fucking Calafiori doing. We were watching the
Insane
goal,
goals.
the
Disallowed
half
goal.
That was
half,
disallowed.
yeah,
Half
no,
volley
but
goals.
half volley
That's
goal. Like
that's Arteta.
What the fuck
that's
is
just
Arteta
that's
doing,
just
bro?
Calafiori
Bro,
being insane.
he knows, bro. Timber, insane, and he's insane because Arteta knows how to use him. Bro, that overlap. That's how.
Ten Hag used him better.
No.
Crazy work.
Nicholas Jover, ask for a promotion, please.
Bro, it's
or a
Jover.
raise.
It's Jover.
never
I don't know
been
who
more
wrote down
Jover.
it. Is this sustainable for Arsenal? Of course, because they've been doing this shit for years.
No, but
Yeah, but win a title with this.
I will say this though. If this year it is Arsenal's year, I don't give a fuck. If Arsenal don't win the title this year, this is the most memeable out of
They-
every single year.
they
Because
are-
there's
Yeah, but
no
you're- yeah, but
other good team.
Are you sure that you're not just saying that because?
Who's the other good team?
Because
not
at the beginning
good.
of the season, you were two-handed on Arne Slot's thing.
It's done.
Saying
Arne
bro,
Slot
it's
was a
done.
one-night stand,
No,
my brother.
You were saying that the league's done. It's Liverpool. The league's already finished before it started.
League's finished. Arteta
Everyone.
fucking
Yeah.
You predicted
We all said
Liverpool?
it.
Yeah.
We
Everyone
all said
predicted
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
bro.
Bro, and because they spent, and then they went up they got Isak after we all predicted that.
There is no team right now that you can confidently say is in the same tier as Arsenal right now.
in the Prem.
In the
But it's-
Prem.
It's because
form.
of
On
consistency.
form, I agree.
On form.
It's
On form.
consistency.
Bro, it's not on form. It's that
Yes.
no team.
Also, Man
no
City has
team-
been pretty good.
Man City's
They
been
have.
pretty good. If I had to pick one team, it would probably be Man City. But there's no team in the league that has the like Arsenal, Fulham. You knew Arsenal was gonna win.
But you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's also there's no liability on the team. Like you're looking at the team sheet. Maybe
Every position.
Gyökeres, you could say he hasn't been playing good, okay, but
like
everyone else is good.
teams that go up against Arsenal, you're also like, yeah, there's no one on that team sheet that threatens Arsenal. Like that's what
Yeah.
like even if let's say they play at Crystal Palace, I'm not scared of Mateta scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Which
yeah.
Mateta's an amazing player. You go into 90% of the game saying Mateta, he's probably gonna bag today,
They have no positions that
striker.
no
Only
because
striker.
that defensively though that you'll never
Oh.
like lose a game because of that.
Yeah, but I feel like
true.
that like I said, it's gonna help them in the league format, signing a striker like Gyökeres. But in CL, when you're playing a
agree.
top team, a Gyökeres in your squad is gonna hurt.
But maybe that's what Arsenal need is to not go far in CL and just win a fucking Premier League.
Oh my god.
He's not wrong, bro.
priorities. It's about priorities.
Are
Why
you,
you act- why you
are
acting
you one
like
of the
the-
biggest
wha-
teams in the world or not? I don't understand.
No,
No?
no.
Arsenal
Arsenal is
have
not.
no CL.
Arsenal.
We didn't even
Oh,
debate them
Okay,
being in the
I'm
top
not
10
saying
biggest
biggest
clubs.
as in now like
Stature.
top 10 of all time. I'm saying right now, are you not one of the strongest teams in
Yeah.
the
Bro,
world?
Yeah.
Arteta's pulling
and
an
then
Ange.
and then the season finishes. So Arsenal makes the semifinal of the Champions League, loses
Okay.
to probably the team that wins the Champions League, and then they end up losing the Premier League in the last game week to Liverpool because they were tired from the Champions League, and then they finish with no trophies, and then you sit on this couch and say,
What
"Bro,
the fuck excuses
Arteta
are you making?
Fucking sucks, bro."
But you sat on
Every
this
single year
you
it's the
sat-
same situation.
You sat on this
over
couch,
and over and over.
the exact same couch
the
as
same
mine,
shit.
and you did the same thing with Inter, and I did the same thing with Inter because
Exactly.
understandably these teams
Exactly.
are the
You're
best in
proving
the
my
world.
point.
These teams are the best in
You're
the world.
proving my point.
They should win trophies.
If Mili can
What
turn
am I
back,
saying that's
if Mili
crazy?
can turn back the time and say, "Bro, we should just fucking tank CL and just win the Scudetto."
Guys, we're in October. We have
Stupidest
played
thing ever.
1 or 2
I
CL
actually-
games.
Yeah.
Bro,
Embarrassing.
If Arsenal can guaranteed win the Premier League, I'll fucking get
Yes.
knocked out in the Champions
Bro,
League.
I
Arteta's
agree.
trying to pull an Ange, bro. He's just trying to get his nut off, bro. This guy's been blue-balled for the
Get
last
your
4
nut
years,
off,
bro.
Okay, this is a Conte
He's
situation.
your
just
nut
trying
off,
to get
kid.
his nut off, bro.
Just nut off, bro.
It don't matter what trophy it is, bro.
No, November's coming up, bro. Just get it off.
Um, Bro, just win the Premier League. Just fucking win the
If
Premier
Arsenal
League.
don't
and
do it
that's
this year, then they're never gonna do it. I'm
agree.
sorry.
I agree.
They are currently the most consistent.
They win
team
the
in Premier
Prem,
League.
everyone shuts up.
No one
Everyone
else
shuts
looks like
up.
they're maybe Man City if they find a new gear. Like they're close, but they need to like flip a switch and
Not
make
with-
it like inevitable.
Bro,
They're not
that
fully
lineup
clicking.
doesn't scare me. It does not scare me.
There's
right
too many
now.
variables
right
in that
now.
team. Yeah, I
Bro,
agree.
there's players like we don't have Man City written down on their thing today, so we can speak about it. Players on Man City that are picking up like O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. Yeah, I
O'Reilly's
knew you were
actually
about to say
looking
that.
like a
Foden.
very fucking good player.
Foden's been
Foden's
playing
starting to
good.
pick up a bit.
Yeah.
Like there's a Savinho the last 2 weeks has looked very good.
Yeah, but then I
Doku
think-
has looked good this season.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. Haaland is having. We were talking about it.
Haaland only has Ballon d'Or seasons when
Oh,
there's a World Cup.
years.
Well,
Yeah.
I know the way Norway's playing, bro. They're gonna
Well, I mean, they're going to be in the World
Might,
Cup.
might be
Maybe
a
World
dark
Cup.
horse. Might be a dark horse.
Might be a dark.
But
Millie Oracle. From
it's true from 2 years
Haaland,
ago.
Nusa, and Odegaard.
minutes ago.
Golden generation.
Lusa's going to be a
It
fucking
just took some time.
senior
Their front
citizen.
three is actually good.
Just took some time. But we got there.
Anyway, next game, Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. To the people on the East Coast, you have to wake up really early to watch this one. But it was
we was up though.
it was followed by some big news.
Yeah.
Ange Postecoglou.
The post match was more entertaining than the actual match.
It was inevitable.
And
The
way-
second shortest stint ever for manager.
I was
in
gonna
the Prem.
say,
Yeah.
where did it end
Sam
up?
Allardyce at Leeds lasted 30 days. Ange lasted 39.
Wow,
Yeah.
Almost beat record.
Second.
that's pretty crazy. But the way, if you guys don't know, the way that that it happened was apparently Marinakis left as soon as
An hour in.
he left
the second
after
goal.
Chelsea scored the second goal. He left the stadium. Okay, game finishes. I'm not sure what his name was. Goes and meet Ange in the tunnel. Tells Ange, pack it up, buddy. You're sacked. Ange goes to the locker room. Tells the players some final words. Apologizes that he couldn't have turned the season around for them. Packs his bags. Skips press conferences. Gets in his car. Leaves alone. And that's the whole history of how he left Nottingham Forest.
But you could. It's weird that they didn't do it earlier because you knew with Chelsea coming up, you knew this was gonna happen. Like I don't know what Marinakis is thinking, bro. They're calling him the Greek Suge Knight. That's what they're calling him.
I heard there was someone tweeted that said like Marinakis
Interim?
may want to be the interim.
I
was
think
like,
that was bullshit.
yeah, I'm sure it was bullshit. But
they're lined up for Sean Dyche, which I think would be a good appointment. But back to Ange, like Ange.
writing was on the wall.
It was just I think we discussed this in a previous pod also. It was just obvious that it was going to be a train wreck appointment.
How many times this season have we said if 4 guys on a couch that are doing a podcast can tell you what you're doing is definitely wrong? The same with
What are we doing?
the same with Ajax fucking Ten Hag.
Yeah.
If we can tell you that that's wrong before you do it, you probably should listen to the public opinion on it. This
Yeah.
was just from the jump. Ange Postecoglou should not be managing Premier League side.
You didn't need high paid analysts, consultants for this type of.
But he's a gambler.
judgment.
I think Marinakis is a gambler.
The guy shoots for the stars, aim for the moon. Like
Yeah.
he can't.
There's ambition.
He has ambition, but hiring Ange is not
I think
ambition.
at Olympiacos he sacked 20 something managers.
He has ambition and pride.
Yeah.
It's a gambler's ambition. Sean Dyche would be a good appointment.
That
There was
fits
some
no nonsense.
there was some Mancini rumors,
I saw
but
that was so
that
weird.
was shut down really quick.
I think Sean Dyche for where Nottingham Forest are in this season, I think that is
Yeah.
But
a good
also
appointment.
he plays similar football to Nuno, which is what brought you success. There was no reason to completely 180. Like if you want to sack Nuno, go sack Nuno, but get a similar manager.
Bring in Sean
Don't
Dyche.
bring a completely different manager. I feel like he had this disillusion that we finished 6th last season or 5th or whatever they finished. So now we can start playing attacking football, try and be
a
kind
big
of like
dog.
an Aston Villa, what Aston Villa were, or a Newcastle. No, bro, you got there. You kind of got lucky last season. Like your expected stats had you nowhere near where you actually ended up in the table. Just stick to what you're good at, and what you're good at
Being
is playing
defensive.
counter-attacking defensive football. Don't try and be something that you're not. So I think Sean Dyche is an amazing appointment. Honestly, I think Newcastle is going to rebound from this. I right now they're looking at like a relegation side, but I think Sean Dyche is going to bring them out.
Force.
Nottingham, sorry.
Yeah, Sean Dyche, well,
Yeah.
he's known to have saved Everton numerous times. Every time Everton was kind of going in the lower side of the table, what do you call? Sean Dyche again.
Yeah.
Brings them back up.
But it's gonna be a bunch of 1-0 games, 0-0
That's what they
games.
need, bro. That's what they did last season. Got them top 5, top 6, actually. Sorry.
We'll see. I'm sure Sean Dyche would say yes.
no more utter woke nonsense. No.
Well, supposedly they're disagreeing on the length of the contract. So probably Nottingham want a shorter term deal, and Sean Dyche probably wants a long term deal. But I think I think this is a no doubt. Like, just give him what he wants, and bro, obviously you have no fear about sacking people. So if it doesn't work out, just sack his ass.
At the end of the day, is it a full payoff for these managers, or
Yeah.
is it? Yeah. So what? He's already spent.
Ange
Probably,
just made the biggest bag in 39 days. You
Kind
probably
of crazy.
That's why he probably didn't.
How much did he make?
This
you
is
think?
also I don't know if you saw this, and for our EU listeners, college football. Okay, so coaches in Europe actually kind of make nothing compared to other sports. So Sean Dyche would probably come in and make what, like 3 million, 4 million, which,
Yeah.
and that's probably even higher than what I think normally. Like Amram's on a similar. He's not on a big wage. College football, these coaches, some coach just got fired last week. He got paid 80 million to get
Holy.
fired. So now he's getting paid
College.
for the next, I don't know how many years, 6-7 years, just to
point.
sit on his couch for 11 mil a year.
wow.
That's hype.
Bro, college football is crazy. Like
Yeah.
crazy price. Some coach just signed for Indiana University 12 million a year for 7 years or whatever.
I know this.
What else can you spend on? The players don't.
Well,
don't
now-
get paid
now-
that much.
NIL and stuff.
NIL, you actually
Yeah,
can.
but you don't have players on the team that are getting.
yeah, multi-millions.
And you're not signing the players for 125 million.
Yeah, and he's the only constant. Players can only last 4 years.
and
on
they,
the
they
team.
spend most of the money on like facilities,
Yeah.
and all that
The
equipment.
not
sponsors.
trades, but like, do players ever transfer?
transfer portal.
Yeah. Nowadays, yeah, a
Now,
lot.
now they do it because it's wherever they could get the biggest
But I'm saying
bag.
for money.
Yeah, where they get the biggest bag.
No, but not the players. Like the Verts for 125 mil.
But
Like,
It's funny. It's funny. There's some players that actually get paid more in college than they would have in the pros. So like a player, there's a quarterback, Carson Beck. Okay, he could have gone to the NFL and gotten picked in probably like end of the first round, second round, third round, probably.
He would have
was
been
at
like
Georgia.
He would have been like the third or fourth QB off the board.
Yeah, so he went to University of Georgia, which they won the national championship, or he was one of the best quarterbacks, whatever, in the nation. So instead of going pro, which you probably would have made like what, a couple million a year.
Yeah, it depends where you go.
He went to Miami and now he's getting paid 12 million this year just to play for University of Miami.
but he can
Or
stay there
something
forever,
like that.
though.
Well, for as long as the NCAA allows.
Yeah.
For these players, like
Wow.
there is an age limit.
What if he starts doing PhDs and stuff?
Yeah, like there's guys that are like 27, 28.
He
but
ain't
then you're
doing no PhDs, bro,
Yeah,
trust
no,
me.
these guys are doing like
PhD, CTE.
they're doing like art history and all that. Like that's just to get by. So like.
But I'm saying to extend, like, so the NCAA understands he's still a student.
Well, they do like they have like a minimum amount of classes I think they need to take, and they have to keep a certain GPA. So like because they know, or else these guys are going to be doing nothing.
Yeah.
So, but like a guy like Carson Beck, obviously you would have ambition and you try to go to the NFL, but you get your bag.
Yeah.
What it is.
Get your bag, king.
But that's just a little dive into American football. But yeah, again, these managers in Europe are obviously not getting paid a lot. But I think Sean Dyche for Nottingham Forest, that's the best match you could find at this current moment. So
The next game is Aston Villa 2, Spurs 1. I think this was finally showing and proving that Aston Villa are a good team this season in the Premier League. They just needed to get that slow wagon
I also
going.
disagree.
I
don't.
think this just proves more that Tottenham is not as good as people thought.
Bro, Villa just couldn't score. That was their only problem.
And they didn't really create, like today was a Morgan Rogers wonder goal and Emi Buendia scored a nice goal.
No, it was Buendia that scored the one goal.
No, it was
the
Rogers.
opposite.
that
Buendia
scored
was
from
also a
outside
nice
the
goal.
box. Yeah, it was both like goals that you're not gonna. It's not good coaching that created those. Well, to get the chance, yeah, but it is individual quality, which Aston Villa is afforded the individual quality that a team like Wolves is not. But I don't think Aston Villa are that good, and I've been saying Tottenham are overrated. I don't like their squad, to be honest. On expected points, they're low-key like mid-table. They're actually like 11th or 12th, I think, on mid-table. So I just don't see Tottenham having a good season this year. They do have some decent names, like Kudus. Kudus has really impressed me
Kudus
this
is
year.
amazing in my opinion.
He is very good. But now with Kolomwani coming back, Solanke coming back, Richarlison up top, there are question marks over who starts up top. And
Well, Tell should have not started this game. Tell and Odegaard, like
yeah, Tella sucks. I don't know. Thank God, Man United. I remember last January we were linked to him. Thank God.
he was very hyped in Germany.
Yeah.
like, for Bayern. I remember talking to German fans and they were saying like, "Oh, Tell is pretty
Did
good."
you see what he said about Harry Kane though?
What?
Supposedly, like Harry Kane calls him and says like after the game, like, "Oh, you should improve on this. You should."
That's
like,
cool.
Yeah, like Harry
could
Kane
respect
keeps up
that.
with him, and he said like, "Bro, even if you want to call me about anything that's not football related, like you can call me."
That's
like,
sick.
Yeah, bro. Harry Kane a leader, bro. Harry Kane a goat. Harry Kane-
leader of a team he's not even on.
Yeah, that's
Crazy
kind
work.
I mean,
It's crazy,
he's still a
it's
Spurs
crazy
fan.
that you fell in love with your own Thomas Muller. I'm glad you found your own
Harry
Thomas
Kane is
Muller.
not Thomas Muller. Harry Kane is so much better at the sport than Thomas Muller. It's not even funny.
I'm so happy you found your Thomas Muller.
It's not even
Because, like, see the frustration that you feel right now?
It's like Muller.
It's like Muller.
bro. Harry Kane is so nasty.
But No, I like Spurs. My only concern is the midfield. Like when Bentancur and Palhinha play together, I feel like there's barely any progression forward. Like Palhinha cannot do that, and we've been known this. Like we know that he's just a ball. What do you call that? Like just a destroyer. And Bentancur is the creative one that kind of adventures away from the midfield. But I find that's like concerning.
They're missing
like
James
nobody
Maddison.
looks forward there.
They don't try and progress through the middle though. They try and progress through the left back and right back. Which, I mean, with Spence there, it's just because they're good players. Spence, Udogi, like Porro, they're good players, but they're not like to solely progress through your fullbacks need to be elite. It needs to be Hakimi. It needs to be Trent. It needs to be like if you're trying to be like a top level team, and they're good players, but they're not that. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like. Tottenham are not an easy team to play. I just don't think that they're that good this season, personally.
That's crazy because we were singing a different tune at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I wasn't at that pod.
What?
You were Thomas Frank Glaze pod.
Oh, I'm still a Glazer.
He's a good manager.
I think he's a good manager. Knows when to be flexible. Huh? His squad?
I don't think the squad is well built.
I disagree.
Aston Villa have won their last 5 games in a row, and they're undefeated in their last 8.
Power rankings?
Can we start respecting Aston Villa?
No.
Really.
That really fake.
Bro, 5 games in a row, that guy would cut his hair.
2 games in a row. Manchester United, respect.
Yeah,
but
and you're saying that you're saying you're top 4 and you're more favorited than Chelsea and fucking
Only 2 teams
Spurs.
better than us. City, Arsenal.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck that they won 5 games in a row. I don't care.
I actually don't. That's a good impression because I actually don't give a fuck.
That's crazy. But you're saying there's something wrong with the squad composition. Like what do you see wrong?
I see the same thing as you. Like the center mids, you're not getting enough out of your center mids. Like yes, you're winning the ball back at a high rate, but then you're winning the ball back, but it's going to who?
You don't know what to do.
Like for me, Xavi Simons is an all right player, but it's not someone. That's actually someone you don't spend 70 mil on. Like Mateus Cunha is a severely better player than Xavi Simons, in my personal.
I think it's also like Prem proven, like just a better fit Cunha for a team in the Prem.
But they both were 70 mil. If Spurs have 70 mil to spend on a left winger, why don't you go get us Mateus Cunha, like who's obviously a better player?
Well, they tried to go for Eze. I think that would have been a great.
Yeah, that would have been a great purchase instead of Simmons. Like, like I think they went for the right players, but Xavi Simons, for me, is more like a 40, 50 mil player. And
you can't say that. His potential is.
I feel like you were seeing a different tune, bro. And fucking
Xavi Simons is a good player, but he's not. We're when we speak about the Prem. Being a 40, 50 mil player is not good enough. Sadly, that's just how it. Yeah, that's just how it rolls.
Well, Kudus was 55.
Yeah, but Kudus is Kudus was. That's an amazing. I agree. Kudus is worth more than 55. I would say he's on the same as an Mbeumo Cunha 70, 75 mil.
I agree.
Like I think he's in that price range, so that's a good purchase. And that's what I think. As you notice, the best signings, in my opinion, are all players that were signed within the Prem. Like that's what I noticed personally.
It's easier to transition.
That I think there is, for people who come from outside leagues, there is a massive transition curve. And you even look at a player like Spurs this summer, you signed João Palhinha, he's come in and he's actually been very good for them. He's Prem experienced. Like he knows what comes with
Haaland came in the first season, broke your league school.
Okay, but you're talking about a generational player. You can't use, we're talking about João Palhinha and then you bring up Hal.
Even like a Calafiori, like he came into Arsenal, he was good right away.
First season, he had his injuries. Physically, he wasn't.
Yeah, injuries doesn't mean he wasn't good.
Yeah, but physically, he wasn't at that level. Now, with a full year under his belt, and also, he was bought to be, I don't know, he was bought from Bologna, he was bought as a center back.
Yeah.
And he transitioned to a left back. So it's like Arsenal saw value in a position that he wasn't actually playing, which is good scouting.
Yeah.
It's actually very amazing scouting.
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely a transition period for players, but
because Calafiori at center back at Arsenal, I don't think would play well. Personally, he might have good games here and there, but he wouldn't be Saliba or Gabriel.
He would not work at center back.
Yeah, I agree.
Bro, by the way, Saliba's
very good.
Look, Gabriel. The only reason why we ever put Gabriel over Saliba was just because but the world, yes, because of his offensive contributions.
Literally,
Gabriel is not better than Saliba.
What?
He's not better.
Gabriel's not better.
Gabriel's an aerial monster. Yes, he's better in the air.
You did say Gabriel was better than Saliba.
He had a better season than Saliba, but he's not a better player.
No, but I mean, whatever you want to call it, last season he was better than Saliba.
Yes.
For the last season. But
sure, he's inevitable on set pieces.
Which is a good pro at having at center back. But Saliba defending is fucking insane. And I got reminded of that today, how physical and how fucking smart this guy is on and off the ball. So yeah, Saliba's definitely the better defender. But whatever, you can say what you want about Gabriel offensive threat. It's the last game. Yeah, the last game that we're going to be
By the
talking
way,
about.
did you guys see Luca Digne's injury or no?
Yeah, it's really pretty bad.
You saw the picture of him
Yeah.
after the game,
Yeah.
bro.
I
there was-
saw the injury while it happened.
It's yeah, I know. I saw it
Didn't
also,
look
but it
that
didn't
bad.
look that
Yeah.
bad. But then you look at a picture after the game. There's like a whole slice out of his ankle.
I think
it's crazy.
I think the commentators were even saying like, "Oh, just,
get up.
just a nibble."
yeah, just
just
nibble,
get up.
bro. Look at this shit,
I'm
really.
gonna need to see a photo because that's crazy.
Kind of nasty.
Yeah, this was actually like one of the
That hurts, man.
That's
one of the
crazy.
worst.
Oh, that's like studs just.
Yeah, the studs literally
just
went
literally-
in the
But
skin
you saw
and
it.
dragged.
You saw it, but it was like in
It didn't
slow
look that
motion,
bad.
It didn't look that bad. You know?
As the injury like develops,
Yeah.
like a minute by minute, it gets
Yeah.
worse
And
and
it
worse.
was funny. The Spurs players are telling him, "Get up,
Get up.
stop faking."
Yeah.
Oh,
Even the
DJ's
commentators kind
raging.
of.
I'm like, bro, are you not looking at this?
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, that looked bad, bro. His fucking tendon was out of his foot.
that's kind of rough.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pulled pork.
That's just the physicality of the Prem.
Not for
You don't get better than that.
dirty.
Crazy.
Crystal Palace 3, Bournemouth 3. And I'm just going to say, if you missed this game, you missed out. This was my favorite game that I've watched this season, aside from probably the Juve-Inter game. Mateta hat-trick. Mateta could have had 4 goals.
Oh,
He missed a sitter in the 90th minute.
First ever player in the history of XG that scored a hat trick and underperformed his XG.
Crazy.
Wow.
First ever.
Fucking crazy. That was a entertaining game all around. Bournemouth, don't you feel like Bournemouth should have never really been in that game, but they were?
I don't know. They dominated early. They got off to the early lead. They dominated early,
When
and
the
then
3
I
when
feel
they
like
made
the
it
rest was all
3-2
Crystal Palace.
When they made it 3-2.
Yeah, then it wasn't deserved.
When there was no point of
Yeah.
Who was it? Christie that scored
Ryan Christie
Yeah, he scored the
from
third-
the assist from Tavernier.
It was just fucking useless. Like it was. How
Yeah.
did you guys score the third goal?
Yeah.
Because Crystal Palace was one with the momentum.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to point that out. That if you guys can check the highlights for that game was special, classic Prem. But we don't need to go into the.
proper foot.
proper foot.
But Crystal Palace do they keep their unbeaten streak?
No, they lost it.
No,
Sure,
they lost it
last week.
last
Yeah.
week. Yeah. But
That's unfortunate.
we must say, and there is an argument. I just want to hear what you guys think. Is Mateta the best player outside of the big 6 clubs?
I mean,
I think you have to say yes because looking at just the forwards in the Premier League, besides the ones that play for those top 6 squads, Mateta's right there.
I would say the only guy you can argue is Semenyo. It's either Semenyo or Mateta at the moment. Semenyo didn't show up, but
Semenyo got an assist, though, I believe.
he was kind of invisible.
Yeah, I agree. This was not one of his better games, but the fact that you're so inevitable that you didn't even play well and you got an assist is
Yeah,
kinda
but like
crazy.
Semenyo versus Liverpool is bigger than a hat trick versus Bournemouth.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, yeah, both of those guys I would say are very good, but I personally am more of a Bowen type of enjoyer because I know he's been underperforming. Well, West Ham has been underperforming. Bowen's still good. I think he still has 3 goals this season. But for me, Bowen, like, there's no reason why he should stay at West Ham.
I don't think you can't compare Bowen to Mateta right now, in my personal
I
opinion.
think, I mean, why?
Because Bowen should have Bowen should have moved like a while ago. Now he's kind of sinking with that shit.
His heart's too into West Ham right now.
Yeah, but for me, he's definitely one of the best players, if not the best, out of the top 6.
Yeah, I know, but Mateta right now, like even look at his international, like he scored for France as well. Like
Yeah.
he's definitely up there as a top striker,
And he's on form.
and he's on form. And the fact he's playing at Crystal Palace, you have to say that he is the top one.
This is not my pick, but I think Voltemade has shown the goal that he scored this weekend, even though Newcastle lost. Ridiculous goal.
Even that penalty from before the international break?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
I-
for Germany. Was it for Germany?
It was for Germany.
That penalty for Germany was
No,
one
it
of
was
the
for
most
Newcastle.
perfect.
It was for Newcastle?
Well, that penalty was one of
Yeah,
the
it
most
was one of the
perfect
three, yeah.
penalties like ever.
Yeah.
It was
The
perfect.
technique was nuts.
Yeah.
Maguire better.
Stocks invested from the beginning of the year.
I just want to
tell
put
me.
my pick in. I'm going to say Margehi. I think whoever gets this guy this summer is getting a world-class
Next.
center back. We'll next it, but
Getting him for
Margehi
free.
deserves his
Next.
respect.
For free, it's
Margehi
good
deserves
value, I'll
his
tell you
respect.
Chris Richards is the same.
All right,
level.
so you said Cucks. Who wants to talk about 6 goals in 8 games? Or is
Down for that.
That was a conversation because that was brought up by not only Varvar but Hater Central as well over on X because it was a little bit of a quiet day in the Serie A office. Not a lot of goals.
This
called
is
it
what I was
Serie A.
debating though, because me and Varvar were going at it in the group chat. He sends the 0-0s, the whole chart of them.
Yeah.
There is a lot. But then I went
every
to
single game other than Fiorentina Milan, which was the last one, every single game had one team getting clean sheet.
yes. I look at the stats, bro. There's just shots everywhere.
There was a lot of-
there's chances. It's just nobody scored.
Can't finish.
You can't finish. Like
Lack of attacking talent.
that's
By
what he
the way,
said. but then-
did you see the Fabrizio Romano tweet of which of Retegui or no?
he's supposed to come to
So
Milan.
Milan
but
wanted
priced out.
Retegui, okay?
Oh my
And,
God.
Milan wanted Retegui this summer. Guess how much they offered Atalanta?
15 million.
35.
And a bag of chips.
No.
40.
And a bag of chips.
That's fucking nuts.
Well, we all
I'm
said-
pretty sure they bought him for like 35 or 40.
No, they had a good deal. I think it was 20.
25, I think.
It was actually a crazy
Spare
deal.
Serie A striker of the season.
I mean,
40
shit.
mil.
We all,
That's disrespectful, bro.
we all said
Serie A
60 million. Like he
Italy
should have
started.
stayed. I think that was
40 is like, I don't even know if I'd throw 40 out as a welcome, like let's start talking.
Atalanta's
Crazy,
like 60 mil from Qatar? For 60 mil from Qatar or Saudi?
I think it was even more than 60.
Okay, perfect.
like 67.
Milan
Yeah.
says, listen,
Best I can do.
best I could do is 40. Okay,
That's,
so we have to sell our striker for less money
But bro,
and to a direct competitor.
you're
what are we gonna
forgetting even the fact that he joined Genoa for what, like 2 mil or whatever?
No, it was
8 mil?
Yeah, it was almost
Okay.
10, I think.
Then the year after he joined Atalanta for 22.
Yeah.
And the year after he's worth 60.
But he's proved himself.
Yeah.
He's proved himself, but
I
you're
personally
telling me
still
in
think
3
he should
years
get called
he
up.
goes from 0
Yeah, but
to
you said
60?
60.
Bro, it's just
How
it's
many
just-
players do
Bro, the
happen
player
like
who scores 20 something goals in Serie A is worth 60.
Saying
Yeah.
Varvar saying that is kind of
He is, bro. Numbers don't lie. Like, bro, Moise Keane was available for 50 whatever this summer
Yeah,
for 52 mil. That was
52.
his release clause. There was
Find
teams
that-
sniffing around.
I find
I
that was
think-
a little high, though.
Coop Miners was worth 60 when we bought him.
Yeah, but he's not winning Golden Boot. So
Listen, in hindsight, both of those players, Keane and Retegui, are good players right now.
Yes.
But I mean, back in the day, we were all calling them flops. We were calling them, oh, these are the future of the Italian national team. Now we're saying they're good. So it's
yeah, but they're not. They're not elite. But Retegui actually has been impressing.
He's always been good.
Shouldn't call
But
him.
low-key, I think Moise Keane actually. I don't know. I'm torn. I think Moise Keane's actually been better for the Italian national team. But
Yeah,
for
yes.
club football, Retegui was
I don't
obviously
know,
better.
bro. I don't know.
I
Retegui-
flip between the two.
Like, they
I
both
can't
have
decide.
very good moments, which is
I prefer
crazy.
Keane. For
I-
Gattuso specifically,
I think they're
prefer Keane.
genuinely both of the players are not good players.
No.
I think
stupid.
they're
No.
good. I don't think that they're enough for us to win anything.
We're gonna look back one day, and you guys are gonna say no, but we're gonna look back one day, and when we actually have good strikers for
Yeah.
Italy, and you're gonna say, bro, you were just picking at straws. If that's what
It's better than our last generation.
Yeah.
Immobile.
like you mean
Yeah.
you're saying the half generation, like
Well, like
between-
even the Conte team, which had who up top, Eder, like that's obviously better.
And Pele.
but that wasn't a whole gen.
That was
And
one
Simone
tournament.
Zaza.
Yeah, like it's obviously improvement on that.
Yeah,
But like
brutal.
Immobile, even though in Serie A, I think Retegui and Immobile are very comparable, to be honest. I think Retegui is better than Immobile. Immobile was very good.
As a player, you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
For
Lazio.
Italian national team, I think Retegui and Keane are better than Immobile.
they're
That
complementary. They also play together, so that
yeah,
helps.
the Immobile never
But
played in a
Immobile-
two
Yeah,
striker.
Immobile was in an island
And
every
Immobile
time.
didn't make a. He could have the ones he could have played in were the World Cups we didn't make. So
well, he played
the
at the
Euro.
Euros, fucking did nothing, and we
Yeah.
still won.
Yeah.
So.
Him and Belotti.
Also played in the qualifiers that we lost to Sweden
Yeah.
and North Macedonia, if I'm not mistaken. So
All this to duck the
All this
Inter-Roma
to say-
conversation.
All this to say that Serie A, if you guys are looking for a good 1-0 draw, that's your league.
most competitive league in the world, by the way.
You see Arteta's disciple, the 30-5-year-old manager, whatever the fuck his name is, Parma,
I mean,
0.03.
Arteta disciple.
The guy that is the
Yeah.
youngest manager in
Yeah.
he's from Arteta. He's from Arsenal.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know. that.
they picked his it was one
The
of the assistant
assistant.
managers.
Yeah, okay.
0.03 XG.
He's a bit of a terrorist. He is.
straight
But
from the branch.
Parma's not bad though. Like, tough team.
Straight
Parma's a
from the
very tough
source.
team.
They said, "I
I didn't know he came from
Arsenal."
Arsenal. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, Parma's a very good
Makes a lot of sense.
but yeah, just I think this weekend it was just no one could finish, and like if you want to start with the biggest game of the weekend was Inter Roma, which honestly Roma was what second going into the game, Inter was third or fourth, so big implications in that game,
Yeah.
and Inter end up winning 1-0 with
Good.
a Bonnie early goal 6 minutes in.
And then you got
I
pounded
think
for 90 minutes.
again, I think this is I brought this up. It was similar to like the Inter Arsenal game back. It was the same thing. Like you could look at it as either Inter held firm and defensively we were able to stop them, or you look at it as Roma kept getting as many chances
Yeah.
as they can for the second half. I think it's more. I think it's a 50-50 of both. I don't think we completely locked down, and I don't think Roma completely dominated.
Should have been a
us.
draw.
You could say that, but Inter did get other chances besides that Boni goal. Mkhitaryan hitting the post as well to make it 2-0. But Dybala missing a monster chance.
Yeah.
Dovbyk missing. I don't know.
Dovbyk's garbage.
Inter's best defender was Dovbyk.
Yeah, I
just
agree.
gonna say that.
Yeah.
So
Never a good thing when you're saying that.
yeah, never a good thing. So I think, and plus Gasperini just bad juju against Inter has never beaten
Bro,
Inter.
Gasperini
16 games has never beaten.
Gasperini tried to beat Inter challenge impossible.
But then he goes and play Juve, and then we're seeing the Incredibles.
Where'd the Evan Ferguson hype go?
He came on, he was alright.
He came on, he was okay,
Yeah.
but
He doesn't
did-
start.
He doesn't
I
start.
think I'm pretty sure I read a stat that Evan Ferguson has not scored in his last like 50 appearances.
No, it's not true because I think he scored.
not
You
true.
know what?
No, but in preseason
Roma
he
early.
scored.
I would fact check
maybe that's
that.
why.
In
He scored like
last-
4 goals in preseason versus
Yeah,
Serie A
that's
team.
why.
but in the last 50 professional appearances for Ferguson, I don't think he scored a goal.
But what's really weird is that every time he comes on, you see the talent, but then you look at Dovbyk and you're like, how is this guy starting?
and it was
And
crazy.
although Dovbyk did not start either, Dybala started striker, which
And-
was a bit weird. But
Because Gasperini knows that
he has
Dovbyk
one
is
goal
great.
in the last 3 years. Evan Ferguson.
yeah, but he also missed the whole year, no, because of ACL.
Well, yeah, but he went. Sorry, 2 years. Sorry,
Isn't this the guy that Varvar said was better than Isak?
bro. Bro, it was crazy because originally he was linked with 100 mil moves.
Yeah, bro. The
was
talent is there. I
very
could, I
good.
could
Bro,
see
you
it.
said he was better than Mbappe.
He scored 10 goals as an 18-year-old in the Prem. I never said that. Fuck.
Allegations.
I know.
No,
I
but
know exactly
I'm
which
gonna
video
find the
this is. too.
TikTok, and
It's a long-form
I think it
YouTube
was
video.
Isak.
I definitely said something outrageous.
No, no.
I will.
I don't think so.
I definitely.
I think you
But
put
I'm
him
the
S
no,
tier.
no, no. I can guarantee.
No, he
you
put him
said something
S
about Evan
tier,
Ferguson.
S tier wonder kid.
I did too.
bro, he
Well,
was
that's why you're
him.
defending him because you're on his team.
Bro,
But
I see the talent.
but
Maybe
he did
not
make-
S tier wonder kid, but he's amazing.
he did make some
But he's at
questionable
Roma,
and
and
dumb
he's 23.
decisions.
What
though.
is he? 22.
No, he's younger. He's,
He's
21.
21 right now.
I do think he made some questionable decisions during the game.
Yeah.
there
It's
were
his
times where-
birthday today.
Happy birthday, Evan Ferguson.
Cakes and candles.
Happy birthday.
Happy glow
So
day.
he just turned 21 today.
Really?
Yeah.
Merry day of
Holy
birth.
unk.
I mean, Roma has that 40 million option to buy, which
We'll see if they take it.
it's kind of hard to say
I
now.
mean,
but
if you end the season with 5 or 10 goals,
Yeah,
it's
it's
tough to
hard to-
yeah,
justify
it's tough.
40,
It's
40
very tough.
million.
Bro, Roma's good.
Roma has a very good
Manu
team.
Kone,
Manu
insane.
Kone, my goodness.
Sule,
What a
insane.
player.
Bro, like I said, bro, Serie A is the most competitive league in the world.
it's competitive.
Kivu though,
Right
clutching
now,
up.
my top 6 predictions for Serie A are looking good.
Who do you have first?
I had first, I had Inter. Second, I had Milan. Third, I had Napoli. Fourth, I had Roma. Fifth, I don't remember who I had. And sixth, I had Como.
Juve
No,
didn't
Juve
make the top
mentioned-
6. There's no way that
No,
Juve
there
did.
was. I didn't. Juve did not make my top 6. I remember that.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't remember. I think I had
The
Napoli
actual standings.
first, Milan second,
But I'm-
third, Roma. Yeah, I
But yeah.
third Roma.
But anyways, for this game, I'm just happy that Inter have
Bro,
a competent striker off the bench.
4 points splits the top 7.
It's good.
It's
It's
crazy.
close.
Pretty
It's
good.
very close.
But even the Premier League is the same.
Yeah,
now.
Prem's pretty close as it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Yes, bro. We're fucking 3 points away from second, and we're fucking 10th or some shit.
you're 9th and you're 6 points. You're from second?
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy.
we're 6 points away from Arsenal in third.
I don't know. That's crazy. Calling yourself, like saying how far you are from second is just a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
I agree.
Bro, we're
it's
1
like
point away
it's like
from
FPL
6.
league is already done.
Mentalidad.
Bro, under their skin.
Under the skin.
But yeah. Anyways, Inter were ahead of the table for 5 minutes until Milan decided to.
To show up. Allegri ball.
show
Okay, so I'll do my little spiel about
Oh, yeah.
Juve Como.
Anyway, Juve Como. Obviously, there's a reason why the Juve shirt at the
Yeah,
Como shirt.
so-
shirt on.
So
Fire shirt, by the way.
Juve, you see this Freudian slip? This
No.
is the reason
There's
why.
a reason why the Juve shirt didn't come out. There's a reason why the Como shirt.
So just to get this straight, Mili. So your team has a big win versus a title contending rival,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you decide that it's
Title
more
contending
important in your head. There's
Oh,
more
yeah.
rent space in your head. By the way, rents do. For you to wear a Como jersey because
I
they beat
respect
Juventus,
that
than
fully.
you wearing an Inter jersey.
Oh, you know that Inter.
I agree.
The Inter kid's always ready. It's like the bat suit. It's always ready. I've
You've
worn
worn
it
in every single other podcast.
every other podcast. It's an Inter.
Gotta show
kid.
representation for Como. Nico Paz.
Como, I think, deserves their flowers.
Agreed.
Definitely deserves their jersey in the video. I'd say myself in this podcast.
Yeah, I'm just saying that Inter had a big win this weekend. You would
Yeah, it was
think
a
you would
big
want to wear your colors. Same, honestly, for Varvar too. I don't know why he's not wearing a Manchester United.
Yeah,
kit.
that's
This is
crazy.
a regular weekend over at fucking
Oh my
Man
God,
United,
2
bro.
weekends. got him acting
heads,
up.
heads in Mars.
Bro, we
right
haven't
now.
lost since I don't even remember the last loss, bro.
Bro, your head's on Mars right now.
2 wins in a row? Fuck, this is a new generation.
Yeah, bro, you're back.
We're
You're
back.
so back.
We're back.
Yeah, Schizo.
But yeah,
He sees we're back.
well,
Um,
Real Madrid, take care of Nico Paz.
bro,
for us.
Yeah.
Real Madrid fans, I have a question. Why are we hyping up Arda Güler when we have Nico Paz for 10 mil? Like,
is it 10 mil?
Nico
I don't
Paz-
understand how that
I don't
works.
give a fuck
There's
what
no
it
way
is.
he's
You just
13
pay
mil.
that shit.
There's no way.
Nico Paz is even. Did you see Como's director even said Real Madrid would be stupid not to pay this?
Of course.
obviously.
But at this point, it's looking like Como is stupid for even having this thing. Like
Well,
you're
no,
telling-
because you would never have gotten access to Nico Paz if you didn't have that in the clause.
Brought them so much.
But then what would have happened to Nico Paz if you didn't do this type of deal?
He would have gone somewhere else, probably a higher prestige club than Como. Because at the time of joining, Como just came up from Serie B.
Yeah, I know the quality was definitely lower, but Nico Paz was barely known. He was barely known.
yeah, but it's not true. He played for Real Madrid. He scored. I'm pretty sure he has a goal. He has a professional goal for Real Madrid. I'm pretty sure.
He has played for Real Madrid before.
What, like 10 games?
has
as
a goal.
sub?
Bro, Ancelotti rated him. Ancelotti actually
He
gave
has a
him
goal in
credit.
the CL.
I forget who was talking about it.
2023, 24.
Yeah,
They were hyping him up.
He's a CL
Some
winner.
Argentinians.
Bro, I actually think this is Nico Paz is what Real Madrid fans think Arda Güler is. I'm not the biggest Arda Güler fan.
I think it's different positions.
I'm a big Nico Paz fan. Like,
My only worry is, bro, this guy's a true 10. This is like a Del Piero type of 10. We haven't seen this type of 10 in a while. Like it's Cole Palmer, honestly, I'd say is a close when he plays cam. But for Real Madrid, I'd be worried where would you put him? Because he can't be the key holder. He can't be the sole number
It's
10.
tough.
You're gonna throw him on right wing?
because that's the thing for Como. The play goes through him.
He's the creator, yeah.
He is the creator. He needs the ball at his feet. So I don't know if Real Madrid. There's a lot of
Chop him.
I think
buy him for 10 with an offer from another Serie A team or an offer from
they,
Spain.
Como rejected.
Set up.
I think Tottenham approached with like 60, 70
But
mil.
that's what
Yeah,
I don't
they did.
understand.
They said
What's
no.
going on there? Like, how do you have this release clause to Real Madrid?
because,
I
because there's
think-
like a right of first refusal.
I think it's a Camarda situation. I'll give you Real Madrid technically control Nico Paz.
Okay.
I don't know how contractually, but I
So,
think
like,
somehow when
Milan and
Tottenham
Camarda.
go up to want to buy Nico Paz, they have to go through Real Madrid.
But what does Real get?
because then
They
Real
would get
difference.
paid. They would get paid the 13 mil versus the 70 minus 13.
But then what does Como get? The
12
difference?
or
The
13.
Well, maybe they have an agreement on a percentage or something of the difference. But
So you see, you can't circumnavigate the release clause, just like Camarda.
well, we don't have to worry about the Camarda release. clause.
Well, exactly. But Real
going back
Madrid
to
can
Milan,
go
bro.
straight to
Don't worry.
Don't
Camarda.
worry, bro. He's all yours.
He'll be wearing red and black.
Actually,
don't worry.
Lecce, he might end up a Lecce legend at this point.
But as I've been saying, they have control of the players. So
No, bro, don't worry. You don't have a Nico Paz situation on your hands.
admit that you're wrong, though.
Yeah,
ain't,
but I think-
ain't nobody touching your Honda, bro.
But this is the thing, like Como, obviously, you're not going to circumvent Real Madrid because you want to keep that relationship. They've already brought 2 or 3.
So
Real
what would it,
Madrid
Jacobo
players.
Ramon.
Jacobo Ramo.
Yeah.
Already, and he scored.
But
last
Real
week,
should
too.
just buy Como.
At
Actually,
this
no,
point?
they're owned
Trying to buy
by
challenge?
Owned by the Indonesian quadrillionaires.
Yeah, literally.
he's doing a lot for Serie A, I can't lie.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
honestly, if Serie A can have another big team that actually buys things in the
That
market,
actually buys players.
that actually
No,
buys
it's-
players,
it's done
it'd be
stuff.
great. Like Atalanta, it's just fire sale every summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
And
least
then they
if
expect
Como's
someone to
buying people,
respawn.
and bro, like it's cool. Like Fabregas has the Varane in
Yeah.
management, like the location. It's a cool story, and I hope this is not just like a couple seasons wonder, and then they're gonna.
It's
Fall
No,
off
I
the
don't
map.
think so.
It's-
There's too much investment.
And I think they're planning on building a new stadium as
Yeah.
well. So like,
Oh, they need that bad.
yeah,
Bro, it
that
actually looks like a
stadium,
Serie A big
that
team.
stadium is rancid. Rancid. Like it's really bad.
Oh, yeah?
The view is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but that's a you go, you walk in, you stand the whole game, and then you walk out.
Oh, it's one of those.
There's no kiosks.
Yeah,
There's nothing.
But the football is nice. Tiki-taka.
but it
Oh.
is in the heart of the city, so
Yeah,
you
it's in
don't
the
need
heart.
kiosks. Like I remember
you
walking.
can just walk out, grab something, grab a
It's,
panini at a
it's at the
cafe.
corner. It's
yeah,
at the southeast corner
Yeah,
of the city.
yeah.
It's
So
the
you
train
just
station.
walk by the water, you'll hit something.
Come
But Juve though, obviously, number of draws in a row and then a loss, and I think there was already a bit of pressure on Tudor going into this game.
Mhm.
But now with this loss, obviously that's added to it. But
Tudor pulled up to training with the Shiesty. Did you see that shit?
She look, you look like he look like he was about to
Why am I not allowed to wear a Shiesty?
why am I not?
Buzz Lightyear. Did you see McAllister did the keyboard impression?
Yeah.
The little hat.
Casqueta.
But okay, to be fair, Juve, Como, this was too early. I did not watch the full game. I will watch the full game so I can make a full analysis on it. But I will be giving Tudor until January. If by January he doesn't prove without a doubt that he's a winning manager, get rid of him.
2.5
more time.
2.5 months of straight losses, please.
That's the problem because I think that if it continues, you're gonna have to pull the plug before at some point.
No, not
It-
before January.
You don't
It-
have
it
Bremer for the next like fucking couple, like I would say at least a month.
I know, but when you like sure versus like Real. I don't expect shit versus Real without Bremer.
But that's gonna be another red on your foot mob.
Red.
That's gonna be another red.
It ain't
on-
looking
That's
good.
not the point.
Only you deal in red and
Yeah,
red
that's
and
not the
green.
point.
I deal in green,
Gray.
gray or red.
Yeah, I deal in.
Oh, yeah,
what
you
you
haven't
see.
been dealing with that a lot.
Because
Then.
the issue is that if you fall too far
I'm
behind,
drowning in green right now.
bro. The issue is if you fall too far behind, like let's say for Champions League, because you have a Roma, Napoli, Inter, and a Milan, like it'll get very congested at the top. If Juve fall too far, they're gonna have to make a
Bro,
decision
they're
on
looking at Roma. They're looking at Atalanta. They're not looking at Juve, Milan, and whoever the fuck. You
But
said,
Mili,
Napoli.
our problems stem from our defense. So like
Yes.
I don't know, you can go get Zidane right now, and Zidane will
Sandage.
still have the fucking start of Rugani, Gatti,
I
and
suggested.
Kalulu at right wing back.
I suggested Kim Min Jae on loan to Juve. in
Bro, we
January.
need something
he
right
needs some
now.
patches.
We need
So
something
that,
right
bro,
now.
if Bremer's there, that's an amazing center back duo. If Bremer's not there, he's still a Serie A proven very top tier
But
talent.
then what do you do with him when Bremer's healthy?
But bro,
play
you
both.
Play them,
you make
play
it
them
work.
together.
Who plays as
make
the
it
wide
work.
center back?
You make it work.
But you
Oh,
see,
make
what
it
I don't
work,
understand.
Bro. Bremer got 2
Play
assists
four.
versus Inter, bro. He's a ball playing center.
What I
back.
don't understand is that you don't have depth in defense. So why are you playing with a 5-back? At that point, just play 4-back.
No, it's like Milan. None of your defenders
We have
are
no depth
theoretically
either.
good.
Yeah.
So you play a 5-back,
Yeah,
so you have
so
at
you have
least
more-
numbers.
Yeah, you have
There's
bodies
less.
there.
The
It's
more
clearly not
defenders you
working,
have,
though.
the less
Because
responsibility.
more lanes
each
are being
person
cut.
has.
You don't need you don't need like a Varane that knows how to cut passing lanes. Just fucking stick another defender in that passing lane.
Yeah, but then becomes a question of like this guy's so ass, like he shouldn't even be starting. So are we gonna play the 5-back?
So
just
you
to fit him?
minimize how much he has to do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have
The
to play
problem
some
with our
football.
team's firms is that we don't have in all of our center
Trying to
backs.
include Milan.
Our team.
The problems with our team.
Listen.
bunch us up. One's
Because it's
first,
true.
one's seven.
Here's the
We'll see
issue
if
we
you agree.
got.
We'll see if you agree. If you agree, without
speaking to
Bremer, with
Arsenal.
Bremer being injured,
Yeah.
we do not have a center back that's good.
Well, right now I can't really say that. But
Pavlovic assists, by the way. Mili FC on top.
yeah,
Without Bremer, both of our teams do not have a center back that's good.
I think you're saying world class.
Yeah, world class.
Tomori he's been good.
He's serviceable.
Gab has been good.
Okay, what's right above good or under world class?
Why didn't you guys go for
Elite.
like an Akanji? Because Akanji was linked to
Yeah.
Milan. He was linked to Inter. Juve should have gone for Akanji.
As a wide
As
center back?
He
bro,
can play
anything.
as a
get
wide
that
center back.
motherfucker in the door.
That is
You
a
know
good
who's
deal.
ass?
We've said it.
Ake.
Okay, he's not actually not bad.
Bro, this week,
In
this
Serie
week,
A, he'd be
this week
good.
he fucked up.
Serie A,
He was ass.
he's good with his feet. He's very good passer, but physically,
It's fraudulent.
yeah,
I
I
agree
feel like
with
in
that.
Serie A, it'd actually be very good.
He
Though.
would play.
Yeah, well, no, we should have signed more center backs. That's just we should have signed Renato Vega. We should have signed way more center backs.
I think this is also on Tudor. Like his team selection has been fraudulent for the past 3
Yeah.
games. I would say.
Yeah, bro, it's just
It also depends.
why is Vlahovic and Koopmeiners still playing?
Yeah, they gotta have
I-
something
like-
on this guy. Blackmail. Something.
You're saying Vlahovic has
Yeah.
blackmail on us.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
trying to get his value up so we can sell him in January.
Probably. Honestly.
What's selling in January, bro? He has 6 months left. He's already agreed to pre-contract.
Oh, yeah,
in
you're right.
January.
Yeah.
Bayern's ready to pounce apparently, from what I've heard.
Bro, pounce all you want. Nicholas
Yeah.
Jackson and Vlahovic, the future of Bayern football.
Enjoy
Bayern,
that.
if you guys actually replace Harry Kane, who has a release clause this summer, with Vlahovic, you are officially a banter club.
off
I'm off the train.
Off the hype train.
First of all, if Harry
Can
Kane
disagree.
leaves, I'm already off the Bayern train. But if it's for Vlahovic, I'm part of Vlahovic FC right now, to be honest.
He's
That's
derailing that train.
embarrassing.
But
Train's
that's
off the
because
station.
I'm pulling a pala. The stock is so low, it can only go up from here.
Gotta invest
no.
now.
Vlahovic?
Buy the
Yeah.
dip.
No, because it can get lower.
It can
It
get
could
lower.
get lower.
Can we get much
It can.
lower?
It can.
Vlahovic, we can. We really can.
Because he'll score another goal or two. He'll do like his like, I told you so. Like that.
Yeah.
He'll hit all the
Look up.
he'll hit all the emotes, see no evil, and all that, and then everyone say, oh, he's back, and then it goes straight
And
back.
then a
to
video
ass.
of him with 18
fine women
walking into
Walking
his
into
hotel
his
room at
walking
3 a.m.
into a fine hotel establishment.
Yeah.
Grazie.
Anyway, Tudor, you're on a very
Days are numbered.
Your days are literally numbered.
Yeah.
Torino Napoli. This was interesting. This was interesting.
This was a little drama filled because Torino scored pretty early on. I'm pretty sure this game, if I'm not mistaken, or 30 minutes in or 40
We have a
minutes
new
in.
award to hand out. Cuck of the Week. Now, Cuck of the Week for this week, Noah Lang, congratulations.
Yeah.
You are the inaugural Cuck of the Week. Going to celebrate a goal, taking off your shirt, running into the stands, and then your goal getting disallowed
And you lose
has
the
to
game.
be the top cuck moment I've ever seen in my life.
You know what it
Up
is?
there.
It's like in football. You know, it's an American football where it's like the call shouldn't go your way, but it's like that's a first down. That's a first down. Like you try to convince the ref, like okay, but if I take my shirt off and I celebrate with the crowd, they can't.
Maybe
pull
you'll
it back.
feel so bad
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me that
they-
you won't call it back.
They must think it's a goal.
You know, to be fair, growing up playing football, Ferms could probably agree. The coaches low-key always tell you to
Just celebrate.
play to the whistle if you're on defense.
That's true, yeah.
And then when you score, celebrate that
Okay,
shit.
Celebrate
bro,
it.
run to the corner flag, fucking goal. Yes, come on, let's
Get a
go.
yellow card. for taking off his
hit
shirt.
everything, hit everything.
It's true.
Yeah.
What does he? What does he actually does? That?
Does the
No, that's Camarda. Camarda hits
Camarda, no,
But the
Camarda
Italian
doesn't hit
national
nothing because he
team.
doesn't
Oh,
score.
he's been hitting that,
He
actually.
doesn't do nothing.
But yeah, unfortunately, Napoli dropping points, and that was that opened it up for Milan. That opened up for Inter as well. So
Yep.
Lovely weekend.
Oh,
Hoyland
fantastic.
injured, McTominay injured.
KDB was injured, if I'm not mistaken, or could it? I remember their injury list was pretty long, but
Rosy red cheeks.
once again, Conte accusations can't handle more than 2 games in a week.
I'm looking at the team sheet though.
The presence of Champions
Oh,
League.
that team is terrible.
Just the
no,
presence
not the
of Champions
team.
League
I
scared
think
me.
the lineup they fielded against Torino was, Torino's shit as well.
Torino is not good at all.
No, at all. But
I think KDB did play though against.
It's possible he played. I'm not sure, but I remember that Lukaku injured as well. But you can't use injuries as an excuse.
kind
No,
of agree.
I agree.
Especially after all the reinforcements they brought in.
Yeah, exactly. Luka doing
KDB.
nothing
A
again.
KDB
lot of
played a full
criticism
90.
for Luca
Lorenzo
by
Luka
Conte.
playing like terribly.
Dropped a 5.9.
No, he was bad.
Conte was ripping it.
He was very, very bad.
Spinazzola left wing.
And Lorenzo Luka has a very big attitude problem as well. Let's just
Yeah, he does.
he has a very big attitude problem. The guy thinks the guy
doesn't
thinks a
warrant
Ballon
it.
d'Or winner.
He has it at Udinese. We're not sure if he has it at
does.
Napoli.
No, he does. It's already been shown.
Yeah.
What do you mean
been
it's
shown.
already been shown?
It's already been
Already
shown.
seen.
Been there, done that.
Big screen, already shown. Big screen.
So don't worry, I'm pocket watching.
Open your eyes.
Atalanta Lazio.
All right,
0-0.
But yeah.
Milan Fiorentina.
And the final, this was the final game of the day, pretty much for everyone.
Yeah.
Right before the pod.
Serious
Milan
coach.
Fiorentina.
Classic Milan scam.
Can't just give credit
Milan
to Allegri.
scam.
This guy was saying Tudor was better than Allegri. Now I hope that
I never
switches
said that.
fast.
He
Yes,
said-
you did. Oh
You
my
did.
god.
Find a clip
For
of it.
Juve.
Find the clip of it.
I will. I will.
Find the clip
It's
of
on the
it.
one of the parts. Someone please find it.
You want to write it
Please
down?
find it.
I'll write
Yes,
it down.
find it.
Okay,
Write it
I'll write it
down.
down.
Oh no, that definitely was a preseason.
That was
shout. That was
100%
game
said.
one.
Tudor
100.
is better than Allegri.
Yeah.
For Juve. For
For
Juve.
Juve.
Yes.
It's gimmick.
Oh
Yes.
Allegri at Juve would
Those
do
are my
good right
those
now.
are my exact words. For Juve.
You want a solid manager who could work with a defense that's weak. It's Allegri.
So
He's doing
Allegri,
it.
I don't
Allegri would
want
have Juve
Allegri.
lower than 7th
Bro,
right now.
If Allegri was the last fucking manager on earth, I'd rather not have a manager.
Has Allegri
That's crazy.
ever been lower than 5th or 6th?
No.
with Juve?
Well, 5th. That one year that they got 10 points deducted.
Yeah.
And Milan went above them.
Brother, he's guaranteeing
Bro.
you top 4.
He's
I'm
a
getting
guarantee
rage-baited.
now.
I'm just gonna let it
Like,
go.
To me,
Bro, have
Oh,
fun.
I know that
Good
Allegri
win,
Juve
bro.
was ass.
Enjoy. Good win. I hope every week you can score 90.
yeah, it's talking about those green foot mob notifications.
Yeah.
Check Milan while you're at it.
And
But
check
my
my
phone-
FPL team too while you're at it.
Yeah, that too.
Check Man United, by the way.
Yeah. Just threw it
So
together.
I'm so happy for Milan that they beat 17th place Fiorentina
Oh, this is a win.
with a 90th minute goal.
A win is
off
a
of
win, bro.
Ben.
A nut
we
is a nut,
dominated.
bro. You don't worry how you get it off.
I'm saying congratulations. I'm telling you
Shout out to Juve
congratulations. Just
fans.
because I'm giving you context that you don't like to hear,
Bro, you
that's
can
not my
smash.
problem.
You smash a 1 out of 10. You smash a 10 out of 10, bro. A nut is a nut, bro.
That's
You don't.
crazy,
It
bro.
doesn't matter, bro.
Insane
No,
word, bro.
no,
Insane
no.
word.
How about we're first in the league and we've been playing well and there hasn't been anything to complain about really. Like our players are exceeding expectations, which is good. Someone like
Well, maybe not
Allegri
Leao.
is just a brother who knows how to get his
He
nut
knows how
off,
to-
bro.
damn,
But
he knows how to make a stable team.
From
That's
this
for sure.
game, listen, I wasn't able to watch this game, but from this game, why do you think it took so long for Milan to score? Like, I don't know.
Why does that sound like rage?
That's a rage bait
I'm
question.
not. I'm not. But it's like, 'cause obviously, I know
Took you
Milan.
guys kind of long to score.
Milan, has the quality. They played.
Yeah, yeah.
They were playing well, but like, was this a Fiorentina situation? Like 11 men behind the ball,
sitting back.
setting back as hard as they
Yeah, they
can,
were.
trying to get that draw.
They were. But Leao had a little masterclass session. He dribbled the guy and then bottom corner.
That Fiorentina team is so.
It's
you look
really
at-
bad.
On paper, it's so fucking
Really bad.
They have nice pieces. Like a Comuzzo.
It's Moise.
I like Comuzzo.
It's Moise Keane, Fagioli, and
It-
Comuzzo.
It's a team filled with
Yeah.
Juve
Rambo.
rejects. Fagioli, Nico
Bro, the whole
Caviglia.
midfield 3 was a Juve next gen midfield.
Yeah.
But Juve shouldn't sell their youngsters.
Actually, like Nico Caviglia is not a bad player.
Yeah, see how it switches up right after I
I've
say
always
that.
been like a like
Keane is a good player, bro.
8th place, 6th place in Serie A now.
Yeah.
the fact that they're 17
Does Keane intend on scoring this season or no?
It's Pioli ball.
You
Pioli
realize
is a
that
bad
Keane has
manager
been
for
good
Fiorentina.
everywhere other than Juve. Like you guys, he was insane at Verona. You guys bought him. Was he on loan at Verona?
Guess how many goals he scored at Verona?
12.
Okay, that's
back in the day.
a little bit low. No, he scored 4 goals at Verona, but he was insane.
He was 16.
Okay, yeah. Next, Juve.
16 or 17.
Okay, so in Everton, he played there 2 seasons. Guess how many goals he scored?
7.
But Everton, that was a horrible season for Everton.
Was that Ancelotti?
4. Over 2 seasons, okay? But he was nasty, okay?
I think it was.
And then PSG. Let's read the PSG one.
Yep, PSG. That's good.
serious team right
17 goals, 1 assist in a season.
Okay, that's very
very good.
I remember he
One
scored against Man United. I remember.
Then to Everton, that wasn't really Everton. Then Juve ass. Then Fiorentina last season was.
And
the
then
season
Juve
his
bought
career.
him for a really high fee after his PSG stint.
Yep.
Shot the bet on at Juve.
Yep.
And then
Sold into Fiorentina.
sold
for
into
Keane.
Fiorentina and started playing well again.
Yep. And now this season has 1 goal in 7 games.
He's also been injured.
That's a Fiorentina thing. That's a Fiorentina
Well, he
thing.
plays 7 games.
It's Pioli. I'm telling you that Pioli is not managing that team
Moise
correctly.
Keane is never going to be a solid striker.
No, I
Never.
would take him.
Never,
at Milan.
never, never,
I would
never,
take
never.
him.
Not true.
You'll see.
But apart from that, like Ricci and Modric link up was amazing to see. I think I was a little bit worried with the injuries. I mean, Fiorentina is a shit team, so I expected a win, but like knowing Rabiot wasn't there, we had
Salamakers
Stupinian
played
out.
center forward, no?
Yeah, at one point, but he was all right. He wasn't at his best, but I really like him this season.
You see, he leads Serie A in dribbles.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, this league needs to be.
He's a-
he's
This
constantly
league needs to be exterminated.
Varvar, he's constantly
I'm sorry.
dribbling. He's
I'm
constantly
sorry.
dribbling.
I'm sorry. If your league leader in dribbles is fucking Salamakers,
But bro, watch the
but
game.
the
He's
league
constantly dribbling.
needs to be fucking whitelisted.
He's the only guy taking.
Blacklisted. Sorry.
No, but the thing is that Salamakers like gimmick was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
agree.
Salamakers now has been consistent for at least 2 or 3 seasons.
You put
He grew into a good
Salamakers in the
player.
Prem, he has fucking 3 dribbles in 2
I
games.
disagree. I think he's a very serviceable player nowadays, and his main forte is him dribbling 1v1. He takes on the man every
I'm
single
trying
time.
to find the Prem comparison for him.
Varvar, who leads the league in the Prem?
Let's see that one.
Dribbles per 90.
And per 90. You're talking about per 90.
Yeah,
I'm not
'cause
talking about
'cause
per
they
90
don't
for
have-
Salamakers.
They don't have.
I'm
that stat
sure.
on Bob.
Per90 is probably up there as well.
Let me look.
Semenyo?
No,
Probably.
continue your conversation. I'll find
Probably Semenyo.
Yeah.
That's a good shout.
Something like that. But
I like him this year as a wing back. I think that was his main position.
yeah,
He
I think he was pretty good at wing back.
Yeah, it's more when he plays winger because he's not a goal scorer. So automatically, if he plays winger, you're expecting him to score more goals, assist more. But as a wing back, you kind of like he's a good defender. He's all right. He's very good on the ball. He knows how to link up with Modric and Ricci. Like he's one of those players you want on your team. He's not world class. He's not shit.
No, I
He's
agree.
good
He's a good I wouldn't say depth player. Like he deserves to be a starter.
for sure. For sure, this season is
who would be a Salamakers? I'm trying to think Alanga maybe, but Alanga's a lot better.
player.
Alanga's a better
But
dribbler.
Elanga as well. He's missing the goals.
Yeah, but Alanga's a better dribbler. Alanga in Serie A might actually look like fucking Adama Traore prime.
Yeah, but Elanga is worse on defense. Like Elanga is more of a winger. Salamakers is more of a wing back.
I don't know who a comparison would be.
But
What's Kudus? Kudus and Dai are the top 2.
Yeah,
Bro, those guys would actually look like Ronaldinho prime in Serie A. So
Zanetti, bro.
A lot of teams in Serie A don't dribble. That's the other thing.
Bro, Kudus has a lot of dribbles.
Like,
Inter's
Inter was the lowest,
dribble rate.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Esteval was 8th. And he hasn't even
Esteval-
played that many
Stats
games.
are really good. Like his
Esteval-
underlying stats.
I tried to pick him up in FPL.
He might be legit.
He got an assist or a goal this week?
Assist.
Assist.
Yeah.
But not in real life. Only in FPL.
Oh, an FPL
Oh,
assist.
okay, I was
We
wondering.
gotta- we count those.
In real life, he got a yellow card. And he got
Oh, nice.
a 6-point.
Well, we count
no.
those. We count those.
But yeah, but lay out 2 goals.
Yeah. Without 2
Um,
goals, we are so back top of the table.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to talk about this last one? I also want to throw in Marseille's top of the table in Liga. And PSG lost to Strasbourg.
Yeah,
They didn't
PSG
lose.
dropped.
Once
Well,
again,
they
misinformation. They
drew.
tied 3-3.
Drew
3-3.
3-3.
What do you mean? Why are you saying it like as if I already said that?
You said lose. They didn't lose.
No, but why are you saying it like you were correcting me for the second time today?
I'm correcting you, bro. But anyways, we can speak about Der Klassiker for 2 minutes because my stocks are so heavily invested in Bayern, my CL winners.
I thought they were invested in Dortmund as well.
They are invested in Dortmund just
You
because
you cannot invest in both.
I'm
You
invested
hedged?
in both.
You
Bro,
hedged?
you
You
hedge.
can't hedge
You
on a derby.
Bro. You hedge.
You
hedge.
can't do that.
You can't.
I obviously
you.
know Bayern's a lot better than Dortmund, though. I know that.
Okay, so you're invested in Bayern.
I'm sticking my
Stick to one.
What
He's
is that?
diversifying in the
This
German
guy just
market.
invested in Inter and Milan. You can't do that.
Bro, this is not Inter and Milan.
This is the Inter Milan of
Bro,
Bundesliga.
sorry, Bayern. We have to fix that song that you guys play after your fucking goals, okay?
The rage bait
Because if I'm a Dortmund player and if I'm Joe Bellingham and I allow that stinker of a goal, and what's the song?
Yeah, that's unreal.
I am not leaving that stadium without getting my get back.
Oktoberfest.
I'm swinging.
Yeah.
I'm starting a fight on the pitch. If I allow a shitter goal and I hear
And then Olise hits the nonchalant gimmick. No, him he's like this.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah, he hits,
You just did the Chico Conceição.
oh my God.
what happened to that guy? Where's that guy at?
But he hasn't done a celebration like that in a while. Huh?
He did.
Imagine my shock.
Sure.
He did 2 weeks ago.
Not this week.
But
Versus
yeah,
Inter.
their Klasker, Kane, what an amazing performance. He actually played CDM this game practically.
Well, yeah.
He played
CM.
as like an 8. Yeah, that's insanity.
8
The,
CDM.
the balls that this guy was playing, it was like he was prime Pirlo. I didn't say the balls that this guy was like. I said the balls he was playing.
We didn't say anything.
He was
I
playing with
didn't
the
say
balls.
anything, bro.
No, he was playing the
You
balls.
were playing with
okay.
his balls?
No, I wish. He was playing the balls. But this guy dropped like a it's crazy. If you wanted to play like the best poacher in the world, he's the best poacher in the world. If you want to play like Haaland. And if you want to play like Pirlo, he can play like Pirlo.
So if you wanted to play like Muller, you could play like Muller as well.
Oh, Muller, that fuck.
So legacy
His worst game of the season. He probably played like Muller's
like
prime.
a relevant striker in 2025.
No, that's crazy.
And then Olise, Bayern, barring injuries, Bayern have a serious squad.
Stocks invested for sure.
And there was a lot of conversation last year, I remember, because they
Who's
were
injured
dropping
now?
points.
Other than Musiala.
I
Alphonso
don't-
Davies,
Yeah, Alphonso Davies.
true.
Did you guys see that picture of his quad or his hamstring?
kind of cooked.
Loki cooked, but whatever. It's
But
okay.
that's every footballer at one point.
Yeah.
I'd say.
You're looking at the bodies again, bro.
Well, no,
you did this
there-
shit.
No, no, it was a
Picture went
picture on Twitter.
viral. A
Yeah.
picture went viral on
Bro,
Twitter.
his leg looks all deformed.
Yeah.
It's like a Baggio situation. Have you seen Baggio's knees? Oh,
Yeah, they're wrecked. It's like Ronaldo's knees.
Yeah.
Arnauto's
Adriano. You seen Baggio's Shout out Baggio.
But yeah, the Bayern. I swear, I was speaking about this. I don't even remember the Klassiker that Dortmund won.
No.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. I don't know the recent results.
Okay, I'm sure there is also, but like I don't even.
I'm sure there is
There's
gimmick.
not one that
I'm
I
sure there
remember
is.
that it's like, oh, okay, yeah, Dortmund won that one. You have to go back to like Klopp to the ones
Yeah.
that I remember that Dortmund actually win. So,
I saw a lot of conversation. Harry Kane, best player in the world right now. I don't know.
Definitely a conversation.
I think it's a very fair conversation. But
bro,
you
Haaland,
think he is?
Mbappe, Kane.
You think he is the best player in the world right now on form? I mean, he's scoring like every game.
If you have a game tomorrow, which one would you rather? Kane, Mbappe, Haaland, even
That's
Yamal.
tough.
You still have to throw Yamal in there just because.
That's
you know?
very tough.
For me, it's
depends
between
on the
Mbappe and Kane, but it depends the team around them. Because,
Yeah.
bro, you've had no reason to not say Mbappe. Mbappe's FOT mob list
Yeah, it's
looks like it actually genuinely
lot of
looks
blue.
like a fucking glitch.
Look at Harry Kane as well.
Yeah, that's
That's a lot of blue.
Bro, Harry Kane.
Even Haaland.
They're all
tough,
putting
like,
up video game numbers.
I think regardless of who you pick, I think going
Yeah,
into the
you're
final
good.
or something, you're good.
Yeah.
But Harry Kane right now he's completely transformed that Bayern team from like question marks to contenders.
If
for
they
everything.
if they keep this up, they're actually getting into like, and I'm not saying like because you have to do this over 5-10 years, but the numbers that they would put up if they stay this consistent is like Messi, Ronaldo
Yeah.
level
Oh,
numbers.
yeah, okay.
It's like Haaland's on pace for what, like 40 goals in the Prem? Like that's just fucking ridiculous. Harry Kane's probably on pace for what, like 50 goals in the season? It's just ridiculous. Like it's they're robots.
yeah,
True.
pretty much.
And then
And,
Bayern won the Bundesliga. Basically, it's already done.
Guaranteed
Yeah.
already.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like
Crazy.
FPL.
Yeah.
It's like it's done already. There's no point in you guys.
There's not even point in playing.
So deep under their skin, it's crazy.
So deep.
Too good at this, bro.
Anyway, if you guys want to continue and keep watching, we're going to be doing the extended podcast right after this. We're going to be going through all the Champions League games of the next week. And aside from that, we will be live streaming probably the
Wednesday.
Wednesday game, Juventus, Real, and
That was a must-see
and
TV.
the other
Not for
games
real.
that are going
I
on.
am not missing that.
The
Hiwa.
Tudor sacking day.
Oh no.
We will be there.
Judgment Day. T-Day? Nah. T-Day. Tudor Day.
Lloyd Kelly versus Mbappe. That will be one to watch.
I will be saying my prayers. But anyway, that was episode 80. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
Ciao.
Out.
Gioia, sì, forza, sì, sempre, forza, forza, forza.